Hello, everybody, and welcome. We are finally here, a month late, but we're finally here for AEW Full Gear. Again, had to wait for certain other people to have their shows first and declare his show and all that kind of stuff, but finally, we are here for AEW Full Gear. Merry Christmas, as we've been doing a show that should have taken place in Thanksgiving, but nevertheless. We got everybody here as always. And I'm going to make sure this play thing actually works this time. So,
guys, hang on.
Okay.
So we don't have any technical difficulties.
Okay. Yeah.
We don't want that to happen again, do we?
I should load the
video. We should probably
count
it down or do the old school clap.
Right. Okay. So has everybody got the stream opened up and ready to go?
I've got the stream on my end.
Yes, sir, Bob. I mean, Carl.
Okay. Glenn, have you got your headset?
Yeah. I'm just looking to see where they were, then I thought they were on the back of my desk.
Uh-oh.
Found them right here, in front of my window. They were actually in front of my TV screen, right there. Okay, man. Like I said, this is going to be such a good night. I mean, you can't believe how excited I am for this one. WWA had a good event.
There's some good wrestling. Let's
see what AEW brings to the table.
Alrighty. So let's go ahead and get going with AEW Full Gear 2023 in 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Live from the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. AEW presents Full Gear.
This one's in Canada.
Full Gear, baby.
We're in Canada.
Oh wow, we got the other Canada, man. Whoa! Wow, it's large. How many people are
Montreal.
There? Oh,
we're in Montreal.
oh dear.
Montreal. Oh, I smell shenanigans already. Not the place you want to be in.
The following contest is a fatal.
Iris Mon. She's coming out to her old NXT thing, but a remix.
Yeah, I hate the Mercedes Moné theme. I had to get rid of it.
I don't blame
I'm not entirely sure what it is.
You don't just like Moné over and over again?
Snoop Dogg will be proud of you, Carl, using this remix.
But this is going to be a hell of a fatal 4-way match.
Kicking off for the women's title.
I like how
Becky Lynch's reign as women's champion is in very serious danger tonight.
I've got a feeling we might see a new champion crowned tonight. I've just got that feeling. Would you agree, Tom and JJ?
I mean, Becky Lynch has a 25% chance at best of defending the championship, so yeah.
Well, the odds aren't in her favour, but history goes to show that she seems to be very good at escaping with the belt. So,
that's a bit breaker's back. It looks very colourful. She hasn't even got her right glove with her tonight.
As I always say whenever I see Dr. Britt Baker, the doctor is about to operate.
Oh yeah, she came so close 2 months ago to being women's champion. Can she finish her story tonight?
This is the one time I'm glad to see a dentist.
Don't worry, I trust the dentist.
We've got a boss, we've got a dentist. Oh my gosh, it's all the people you hate. And now we have a Canadian. It's all the people you hate.
Hometown hero?
He's being booed.
Not like hometown villain, Tom.
We're in Canada, Glenn. Trish Stratus is going to be over like Jesus walking into a church.
No, what do you
She's going to be over like Jesus walking into a church.
Zero reaction to Trish. I do not like her.
Well, I know you don't, but Canada does. I do.
Yep.
I don't like her alliance with Becky Lynch, but
I don't like it either.
We appreciate the legend Trish Stratus around here.
Trish Stratus walking out in an arena in Canada is like the Pope in Vatican City.
And here comes the
over
man.
like Red King Rover.
And here comes the channel.
Well, this woman not so much. You hear the boos. Canada does not appreciate Becky Lynch one bit.
I don't know.
In Canada, as you always say.
Not at all.
I don't know about you guys, but
she getting booed more, or was Trish Stratus getting booed more?
the champion.
Don't know about you guys, but does the face paint that Becky Lynch wear looks like someone's given her a shiner?
It doesn't even look like it. It looks like someone just threw shit in her face or something.
No, it looks like someone's punched her. So, you know, she's ahead of the game.
Do you think maybe?
Well, I know these ladies have been brawling all over the place the last couple of weeks. You know.
Do you think these ladies are definitely going to punch her tonight?
Just on a side note, do you think it was the wife of Brock Lesnar who was giving her the beating? Maybe.
No, not at all.
No, given she doesn't work for this company, no.
What? What do you?
Maybe she picked a fight with the.
It might have been Britt Baker. I mean, Britt Baker dominated her, 2 months ago at All Out. So
I'll admit, I think Britt Baker's going to get it this time, but I've got a big feeling that Trish Stratus will play a big role in wanting to get it. But what if the former, what's her name, the one who used to be the former XT champion herself,
Mercedes Moné,
what if she wins it? That'll be a big statement.
She's come off a great run in Japan. She's here in AEW, ready to win world championships. This is her shot.
Indeed. She tried out in the WWA, but here she is in AEW for a fresh start, and she's looking good.
Absolutely. Oh, what a springboard there from Britt Baker.
And first cover is from Britt Baker. I think no one wants that title more badly than she does. Shall we be honest with this, guys?
She was the champion for over a year in the old AEW. She was the woman that everybody pegged when she was drafted. They said she'll be the first champion. She hasn't gotten the job done just yet.
And I have to say, despite all these 4 women are really knocking it out of the park, I do feel a little bit of sympathy for the referee. He's got his hands full. He's got to keep his hands on 4 of these women, let alone 2 of them.
This is not elimination, by the way. This is 1 fall to a finish. The first fall will be the AEW Women's Champion.
And that adds to the chaos. That adds to the panic, so to speak, of this match.
Yep. That adds to the length of the match.
Smart move by Becky to use the referee. Britt with a drop toe hold, and now she's got her in the submission.
Guys, I hate to admit you tonight, I'm not seeing the ring, so I got my own table. There, Trish Stratus went face first into it. He's on the Prosecco, love.
Well, 5 people here at the table, so.
The boss is going right after Trish Stratus, of course. She's the one who cost her the women's title back during her debut match a few months ago.
That's right, And I wonder, is Mercedes Moné going to be focused on Trish more so than the title belt?
I think she is, JJ. I think
Mercedes Moné.
Well, she might finish off Trish if she hits him. Oh my God! There's right off the head.
And there was nothing pretty or sweet about that, brother.
Not at all.
Just blew the plastic off her face.
And she just went right into your table there, lads, right next to us.
You hear them. You hear non-wrestling fans talk about that wrestling is fake. How the hell do you fake that?
Well, I mean, we heard it. I heard the stairs smack off her head.
How can you prepare for getting smacked in the face?
Oh, disarmer!
Now wait a second. Disarmer and Mercedes Moné may want to focus on that. Instead, she's focused on Trish.
You know what I think it is? Maybe they'll take them out of the main, and then they'll come down to see who is the toughest woman out of this bunch. Britt
Baker managed to break out of it, but Mercedes Moné really was focusing on Trish and didn't break it up, which
that's an example. In these 4 ways, you often find some strange bedfellows, and right there, Becky and Britt have had this rivalry, teaming up to take out an opponent.
At the same time, Becky Lynch has got no advantage.
My goodness, this match is going all over the place. Our cameras can't even follow all the action.
I can just about follow it up with here. Thank God I've not got a hangover, otherwise I wouldn't be able to.
Oh, she's got back!
Here come the steps. She's got back.
Oh, but now Britt's got the steps.
What is happening?
Sasha's throwing Trish on the. My God, what's going on?
Oh, boss is gonna fly! Oh my God!
Under normal circumstances, the woman with the baseball bat would be in favour, but no, when you're going up against somebody holding the steel steps, she has a bigger weapon.
Yeah. 4 of the best women in the world going on it right now.
And this
4 of the biggest names in women's wrestling.
Yeah, and right about now it is anybody's ball game.
Whoever's going to win this will go into 2024 as the AEW Women's Champion.
That's right. That's right.
Think about it. Everything's on the line. The last show of the year for AEW. You starts off with an awesome reboot, and now he
think about it. It was Becky Lynch who last month was the only one to really get it done as far as the Sports Entertainment Society, and she's feeling a lot of pressure from that group. Oh, Trish Stratus, her head bounced off the post.
Yeah. Don't forget, Trish is kind of a member of the SCS, but you wouldn't know that given this match. Becky and Trish, not at all. Every woman for themselves.
Well, yeah, I mean, as long as it stays in the society, I suppose, but you're right. Each woman wants to be the champion.
Oh, the boss is going for a nice code breaker there. I don't know if it's occurred to you guys,
this has just been chaotic. Big forearm.
Guys, I don't know about you, but Trish Stratus is actually the veteran of all of these women. She's wrestled longer than these three combined.
Oh, yes, absolutely. But she's been out of action for a bit here in recent years.
Or maybe a little ring rust.
Becky's been getting it done. Britt's been getting it done. Mercedes has been getting it done throughout the years, while Trish has been away.
I've got a strong feeling we're going to see a new champion crowned tonight. I've just got that feeling.
Becky Lynch not only
stop it.
I mean, Becky Lynch not only has to be on offense, she has to be on defense.
Yeah. She has held that title since March when she won it at Revolution from Penelope Ford.
We haven't seen
she has had whatever you think of her antics. She's had a great reign with it.
There we go. That was a nice shot for second on the way.
And now, oh my goodness, we're just bodies are everywhere.
Yes, indeed.
And now disarmer.
Yeah, disarmer on Mercedes.
And Britt Baker, big knee to the face. And now a sling blade. My God.
Change of Finn Balor there.
Apparently the AEW ladies have been watching the WWE guys.
Yes, they have.
We have the greatest women's roster of all time.
You think that
as someone trying to compete with it, it's hard to argue that. Especially when Trish Stratus is in the ring dominating Britt Baker. That's hard to counter. And wait a second, Trish Stratus action.
A slingshot.
Got the advantages. That's the former Sasha Banks. Now Mercedes
got a sledgehammer.
The legend almost picked up yet another women's championship.
So much for alliances. So much for the SCS, I guess.
I was gonna say maybe Trish is not a member of the SCS anymore after that.
Don't tell me Becky Lynch has been watching a stern cerebral assassin with a sledgehammer in my damn it.
And
now it's Mercedes Moné getting beat down with the sledgehammer.
I guess you could say that
not
the ladies have
match.
And wait a second! Everyone for herself! Chick kick right to Becky Lynch!
Oh.
Well, don't forget that, of course, Becky kind of owes her career to Triple H in a lot of ways.
Really? Well, maybe
Becky came up through NXT.
Yeah.
As did Sasha.
So did Mercedes, yeah. What a counter! This could be it! This is it! New champion!
New champion!
Wow!
I knew it! I called it!
And just like that, the reign of Becky Lynch is over.
Yes, a new chapter for AEW has begun for the women's division. It was pure chaotic, but we got a new champion in the end.
We had trouble calling this one, but that was it. The reversal of that T-bone suplex.
Yeah, we had a feeling that we would have a new champion. We didn't know who it was going to be, but it turns out to be Mercedes Moné.
Even though she didn't get a feeling
a certain man is going to want to
Mercedes picking up her first title reign in AEW.
I'll tell you what, man. She couldn't get the WWE's women's belt, but at least she's now got herself a title.
She got the one that matters to her, the AEW Women's Championship.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Liger
what
and
a match this is going to be.
Is this the first time these two are ever going to be in the ring together?
This has got to be the first time. Certainly the first time in AEW.
Two people from different eras of New Japan.
That's a great point.
This must have happened in Japan at some point.
Hey guys, just let you know, we might be joining in with somebody in a minute. We might be joining in with us.
But here we go, Liger versus Ospreay. You want to talk about dream matches? This is probably one of them.
Probably the match that will steal the show.
I'm not sure if this match happened in some indie show somewhere, but I don't think it happened in New Japan. I think Will Ospreay was a little after Liger's time after he retired for his time in New Japan.
I mean, look at Jushin Liger, guys. He's really dressed in his full-time retro gear, the red, gold, and white. This is 1990s Liger we're seeing. And
this is Liger at the peak of his powers against Ospreay, who arguably is now at the peak of his powers.
I mean, out of all the wrestlers, of all these wrestlers, man, Jushin Liger is so respected in the business. There's no one better than Liger.
The last time the Thunder Liger and Will Ospreay faced each other was in New Japan in 2017.
Oh wow, okay.
Wow, so not that long ago.
A very different Liger though in 2017. Liger was definitely winding down by then.
Will Ospreay is Liger.
This is Liger at the peak of his powers.
I mean, whoever wins this tonight can have a breakout to get back into World Titleship contendership.
This man from Leeds, England, Japan, obviously Liger from Tokyo. Will Ospreay making his debut here in AEW. He was hired during the summer. It's been really hyped, and here he is, finally making his debut.
And he looks in very good condition, Carl, considering who he's up against. You have to be to fight someone like Liger. And it seems like Jushin Liger hasn't missed a beat here. He knows all the tricks of the trade, knowing how long he's been wrestling.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Well, Liger says, and this may be our debut, sunshine, but I ain't here to make you look good. I'm here to win. I'm here to get myself back on track after a couple of big losses over the past couple of months. He lost the international title to Darby Allin. He hasn't made it into the world title picture a couple of times. This could be his chance to get back into the title hunt.
Well, who knows, Carl? I've actually heard a bit of rumours on the WWE.com as well as on AEW regarding the draft that's coming. Liger may not want to stay in AEW. He might want to make the jump. It's just a rumour. But if he wins, he might stay. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, we'll have to see. He has to win this match to get himself back in the title hunt.
Man, I am really shocked right now. I'm seeing a lot of signs that say Flair is God out there right now.
I'm sure of it.
Wow.
Well, there you are, Judge. I was wondering where you went.
And I thought I
went to the concession stand.
Did he try and sneak up to my commentary table and try and take my Prosecco?
I tried to use the concession stand. I tried to use American money, and they wouldn't take it.
Oh.
Liger will kick.
Canadians.
Yeah, Liger will kick. Liger has been dominant so far. Usually the debut match, the debuting superstar is all fired up and is dominant. But
usually the debuting superstar isn't facing a legend like Jushin Liger.
Yeah.
I mean, say what you will about Will Ospreay, he has called out a legend, and he's getting what he asked for here.
And Liger obviously is hungry. He wants to get back in the title hunt after losing the international title after a few losses. Liger wants to get back into it here, and this is the way to do it on this big stage here at Full Gear.
The trouble is,
Liger going for here. What's this? A surfboard into a.
The trouble is for Ospreay is he's been signed on an exclusive deal here in AEW since the summer, and he hasn't had a match since. So the man must be rustier than a car left in a junkyard for 20 years.
I heard he's had some. I heard he's been training in some dark matches, but yeah, this is his first time on television.
Maybe he's overwhelmed by being in the ring
in front of a big crowd.
Look at this!
There's the athleticism of Will Ospreay.
Maybe Jushin Liger used to do that back in his prime when he was younger. There it is.
Ospreay now taking
charge
of working the arm.
Oh, nope.
Liger gets out of it.
Whoa! That's fair play.
Wait, well, I guess that was Thunder Liger saying, anything you can do, I can do better. I can do anything better than you.
If I had a penny for every time you said that, JJ, I'd have £5 in the bag right now.
A Mission Hoku driver on the floor.
Oh,
Jesus!
And this ain't soft padding. These mats are what, an inch thick at the most.
That was a move that Tasha Michinoku had.
Yeah.
It's in a trampoline, folks.
I don't think I'm the only one, but I think when I made my way into the arena here, I noticed a few signs saying, someone please save the NWA.
Oh.
You're right. Actually, you're right, though. Bradley, I'm just looking out right now. There is a couple
well, right now, somebody wants to save Will Ospreay as he's...
Yeah, someone... Yeah, let's talk about the show we're here to see, not shows that may happen sometime down the road.
Oh wait, Will Ospreay going for a pile driver. No, it's a tilt-a-well backbreaker.
For those of you watching, do keep checking the in-universe news. Dave Meltzer is lost in the West Midlands at the moment.
Dave Meltzer's unwelcome in my promotion. A DDT by Ospreay. I think
Liger's out.
Will this be another
down? No, Liger's not going down like that.
Will Ospreay came in with a lot of hype. He was billed as one of the best in the world up there with Kenny Omega. And is the pressure getting to him? Here it is, like a bomb.
Liger, that run up really does, you have to be careful where you land that thing.
You got to do that in the corner, Liger. You think he had a little bit of memory loss there, forgetting how to do it too close to the ropes.
But yeah, to your point, JJ, Ospreay's had a few months of hype. He's finally here, and Liger is here to spoil that pie.
Let me just do a bit of back history. Who was Will Ospreay inspired to get into the wrestling business? That's something I didn't know of. Smash why?
One? Oh.
I don't know, you'll have to ask him.
Just curious, that's all. And to just correct you there, Bradley, that is not a male referee. We've got a female referee, so that was a bad call you made.
But what I said was that Shayna Baszler looking referee needs to do her job right and stop finger popping herself.
Yeah, don't get the wrong impression. Female women don't finger pop their ears.
Liger's getting cocky now.
He's doing a Hulk Hogan pose. What you gonna do when Jushin Liger goes all over you? As if Liger can speak any English.
Nobody
Ospreay got out of the way.
Smart move by Ospreay. He's scouted Liger. He knew to get out of the way of that.
Jushin Liger took off
you
like
have to
a
imagine he is what
crashed like a DC-10.
These two men, as you said, they have faced before in New Japan. You have to believe that Ospreay came in when Liger was a veteran and learned some things from the locker room.
I don't know about you guys, but this has been a much more physical Jushin Liger than we've seen in a very long time.
He is not letting up.
Too much.
I think he's busted him open.
He is bleeding. Well, the Japanese are very stiff and strong, they like strong style.
Well, they need to get back in the ring and they're going to get themselves carried out of here.
Although Liger is a former junior brass knuckle heavyweight champion, as I
God.
must be called.
Right on that cut.
This is not Jushin Liger, the love superhero. This is the vicious, vile Liger we're seeing. Maybe there's a bit of Kushin Liger coming out.
This is a frustrated Liger who spent the entire year here in AEW not having the best year of it.
Here we go, Liger bomb.
Is that?
I think he's too close to the ropes again. I think he's too close to the ropes.
A rope breaks have got to be frustrating.
We'll go for it again.
One more time.
Ospreay's got him.
Leg screw. If you work on Jushin Liger's legs, he can't do his high flying
maneuvers. If you have some trouble understanding this crowd at some points, folks, though, majority of them speak French, so.
Well, it was the French who discovered the Canadians, so it makes sense.
Oh my gosh, William Del Sol. One.
Liger kicks out.
Will Ospreay's got himself back in the hunt. He had a difficult start, but now he's back into it.
Splash.
Wow, what a splash there.
1, 2.
got to give Will Ospreay credit. Maybe he was using the rope.
Evenly matched right now.
What a match! No!
Wow, what a counter by Liger.
Maybe Will Ospreay was using the rope-a-dope strategy, but then again, Liger is using his experience to combat Will Ospreay.
Oh man, what is this?
It's a car bomb!
Oh no! Oh well.
Right on the back.
Will Ospreay came in with a lot of hype, and that might have just ended all the hype right there.
Liger's definitely been the aggressor in this match.
Oh.
What a war between them.
Well, I mean, it's like you said, Carl. You know, Jushin Liger is 30-year veteran, 40-year veteran, absolute legend in this business. He's not the guy you call out for your first match in AEW.
Yeah. Well,
you do if you're cocky like Liger, like Ospreay though.
We know
that's
Liger
exactly
was
what you do if you're quite cocky.
We all know Liger was a bit like this when he was in WCW, but you know, he didn't have a good run in that one. But
there's some people who thought this match would be kind of by the numbers. It's definitely not that. This is a war between these two.
Goodness.
Look at the blood just coming off Will Ospreay and the sweat, man. He's in a war, man. You were right,
These two are tearing the house down here.
These two were very evenly matched.
Yeah, except Liger's got a lot more years on Will Ospreay, who's still a bit young, but then again, he is at the peak of his career, as Tom said earlier. Like I said, whoever wins this could eventually earn a shot into the heavyweight championship.
Ospreay setting Liger up for something big here. What is this?
Frankie Steiner!
Oh, wow.
This could be it. This is going to be it, surely.
There's one.
I think that's it.
No!
I agree with this crowd. This is awesome.
Liger kicking out of a move off the top rope.
Change to Scott Steiner. The crowd's trying to get in Canadian and French. There it is. Kane Destroyer. 1, 2.
Liger again kicks out. My
God.
God.
Will not be denied.
I think if there were two men, I'd want to fight forever. These might be those two men.
Absolutely. I think to Glenn's point earlier, I think Liger understands that, hey, if he can't get it done in this match, this might be it for him in AEW.
Never mind. This is a face buster.
I dare say this, guys. We all saw Undertaker and Sting steal the show in my promotion. I think Liger and Will Ospreay are trying to re-replicate it 5 times better. You heard me say it live, ladies and gentlemen. I think these two are both
legendary.
They're definitely trying to get all the stars from Dave Meltzer. One of these days, he'll come back from the Midlands.
Dave Meltzer is very confused at the moment. He's been posting some odd tweets in Universe News.
Look at Will Ospreay there, Bradley. He's popping up. There it is again. Oh! That's gotta be it.
1, 2. Is this it? No.
My God. Back and forth. Liger will not be put away tonight.
He will not go down.
This is unbelievable.
I don't think Liger thinks he can afford to go down.
No.
This is maybe his last shot. He thinks in AEW.
I gotta agree. I think this could be the last stand of Jushin Liger. I don't want to say that too soon. But
the man's got to be absolutely terrified.
What is this?
Hell, Liger, what are you doing? That's not safe environment up there.
This
fighting around the turnbuckles. This is very dangerous.
Looks like he's about to do something absolutely ridiculous.
Oh no! This is gonna be done.
Oh, the scroll on the top rope!
My God!
Oh my goodness!
And that has to be it, everybody.
1, 2, 3. A win for Ospreay in his first match. Could Liger be in danger of flying Fuji Yamada? If you get that reference, well done.
What an insane reverse, Dragon Garana. Damn. That was the straw that broke the camel's back for Liger. But
yeah, Liger was kicking out to every single move. He would not die. It took a super move from the top rope backwards on his head to put him down.
Here is your winner.
Surprised he didn't break his neck on the way down, Carl, but damn. I hate to say it, me and JJ could be right. This could definitely have been Liger's last stand. And if he did, at least he went out in a blaze of glory. Look at Liger, he's winged and gutted. What's Will Ospreay doing?
Well, what are you doing?
Well, he's looking for a weapon. He's getting a chair by the look.
Oh no!
Hey,
no,
you just
don't do this.
No,
How
don't
you
do
want
this.
it? No.
Ruin my debut, will you son of a bitch?
Just
Beating Liger down.
This is shades
What the
of
hell?
Ricochet and Rey Mysterio.
But they
Just
weren't
be a
a
leg.
tag
Oh,
team
wait
to
for my
start with.
table. Just rip my Prosecco down, you son of a bitch. No.
That's what you
Now
got
what's
for
he
not
doing?
going down for my debut, you son of a bitch.
Oh, come on, Will! Come on, Will! That was my Mountain Dew voodoo, man! Come on!
Will Ospreay, what's going into you, you twerp?
Let's see what happened on the
okay.
pre-show.
Let's recap what we didn't get to see on live TV. On 0 Hour. Be thankful it wasn't called the final hour. Otherwise we'd be having a final
championship
countdown.
was on the line.
Yeah, so the pre-show earlier tonight.
Ray Funk against
Ray Phoenix against his brother, who
Oh,
turned on him.
yes,
Tom.
Tom.
Zero Miedo.
Yes, Tom, I did get the Fujiyama gag. I really did. I just didn't want to bother. Holy
Oh
shit!
my
Whoa!
goodness. Two high-flying
make-
brothers, a tag team going one-on-one.
Two brothers who think alike, who know each other better than they might know themselves physically.
That's almost like
Fast
a
and
repeat of what we just saw earlier.
But this is much better. Oh no, John! A Mexican plex,
Onto
even
the
though it was a
ramp as
German.
well.
Oh
And
wow!
he retained.
Enter retains. Despite a dirty tactic on the outside, he retained in a hellacious battle. I guess that's what they do in the Lucha Underground system.
Yeah, it's the first win, perhaps, of many for tonight for the La Casa de la Morte. And here we go, Red Dragon against the Golden Lovers.
The Golden Lovers? What?
Kenny
That's what they're
Omega
known as in
and
Japan.
Kota Ibushi. That is their team
I
name.
see.
Kenny Omega, of course, losing the name The Elite to Red Dragon when Bobby Fish made him tap out last month.
And there's Bobby Fish again, re-replicating
Or I
my
say
mustache
2 months ago,
and
I
my
should say, all
haircut.
in.
I swear down, that Bobby Fish looks like me if I was in the wrestling business. He's still in my haircut and my mustache and beard.
Well, he stole the name The Elite from The Elite at All In. And now Kenny Omega's looking to get revenge with his old friend, his old partner.
Well, it was actually Bobby Fish who made Kenny Omega tap out to earn that name, so he's
Yeah.
the one who actually got the victory. I gotta say, the Elite here are looking absolutely grand. And I really do like Kyle O'Reilly's silver server style. There's something about that looks positive.
Whoa.
Oh my
Corkscrew
god!
shot. Oh, a tombstone. Oh,
Sit down, Tombstone!
a move that nearly paralysed Steve Austin.
Oh, my bitch, a bit later now.
Oh, Bobby Fish is not going to fish that out of the water, is he?
That's the One Wing Angel.
One,
That'd be it.
2, 3.
And he got it.
They get the win. Kenny Omega on the way back up. Finally gets a
Hurry.
win on against Adam Cole's gang.
Maybe he's found a partner who could go for tag team gold, perhaps, Cole.
No.
Possibility,
Who
maybe.
knows?
Toxic.
Oh lord,
Oh,
here we
boy.
go.
And there's the
Time for
toxic
tag team
smoke.
women's action.
For any toxic fandoms out there, this is your pick. Yeah, that's me shooting there, Bradley.
Oh, I'm sure you know a few toxic fandoms.
Yeah,
I went there.
Well, I ain't going there, man. I will admit, the Toxic have a badass theme song. That's one positive thing I will say.
Edie Dolan, JCJ, the newest team here in AEW, looking to go for the AEW Tag Team Championships here tonight.
They're going to have to pull out everything but the toxic kitchen sink, mind you. Yes, I'm going with toxic gags tonight.
I'm surprised their theme music isn't a Britney Spears song.
They finally cleaned things up here at our commentary table. I got me a fresh can of Mountain Dew Voodoo. Glenn, there you go, buddy.
Cheers, man. I'll just blend that in with my Prosecco and see how it tastes. Don't worry, I'm not spiking myself. That Mountain Dew and Prosecco, brother, that tastes good. Whoa, I'll be styling profiling for the rest of the night.
Mountain Dew Prosecco.
How much have you had to drink?
This lot.
These women have something to drink.
Yeah, I think these women are going to need the alcohol for the pain.
Now we'll say this: the toxic attraction, they're going to have to really pull out all the stops in order to get the win tonight.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I think if I was told,
Cameraman, look, sorry guys, but Cameraman, that
Cameraman
was a bit
picking the worst possible view.
Why did you think there's not MVP?
Let's have a full screenshot of MVP's fault. Why not?
Maybe he was on the piss and drink, I guess, maybe.
Well, nonetheless, MVP leading the first ever AEW Women's Tag Team Champions, the dominant team of Triple B, to the ring.
Nothing
Jay
satisfaction
Cargill,
about
Awesome
these
Kong.
two women. I mean, Jay is definitely the badass of it, but Awesome Kong's the dominant of the two, but...
And those of you who do not know, Triple B stands for Big Bad Bitches.
Yeah, well,
So I just tried to use the WWF credit card at the concession stand, and it wouldn't go through. You think Montreal's still mad?
Probably.
yeah, just a bit.
They're still mad about 97, JJ, okay?
Well, I was in the main event, so yeah.
I've just done my WWE thing, and it's A-OK. They've allowed me.
Oh, they're cool with you, but WWF is off limits. I see how it is.
Because I haven't got someone in the main event on my roster, have I? So, anyways, this is going to be a
Women's
good
match of the night. Here we go.
Like as you said, the Triple B, Carl. I would like to call
AEW, the only promotion where you're going to see this, a second women's match.
I would call them big bad badasses. That's what I'd like to call them, to kind of censorship what you said.
I would very much like to be able to say that Toxic Attraction have got a chance, but they've got no fucking chance.
No, I'm sorry. I know they're friends. I know they've been teaming a long time. They've been teaming longer than Triple B, but I'm sorry. Between Kong and Jade, there's just no.
Honestly.
I know I'm supposed to be impartial here, but I'm sorry.
They've got no chance.
Well, but here's the thing, Tom. If they can take Awesome Kong or Jay out of the mix, then they just might do. That's the tag team strategy.
Glenn, if they can take down Awesome Kong, mate, you make that sound like it's easy.
I mean, notice how there's no DraftKings banners tonight. Even DraftKings said, no, don't bet that.
No, there's no sponsors tonight.
Gigi Dolan does not give a shit. She was hitting both of them.
Checking in with it.
Well, JCJ just took the front of it.
In fact, I placed a call to Las Vegas earlier tonight, and they are not taking bets on this match.
Come on, Tom. Enough with the bets.
Maybe we're wrong here. Toxic Attraction has come out strong. Maybe we're all wrong.
They're doing all right so far.
I feel so sorry, Carl, that you haven't got nothing to sponsorship your pay-per-view tonight. I guess you were out of draft budget.
No, they're still you can still go and bet on them. They're just not official sponsors here tonight.
I guess the amount of
some of us don't need money from sponsors, Glenn. We're okay on our own. As well.
You know what I mean?
Nice schoolboy there.
I'll sponsor that, man. I'll sponsor that then, dude.
Oh gosh.
Oh, look at that. Copying
I would not be showing off if I was in the ring with Awesome Kong.
Right now they have grounded Awesome Kong, which is kind of shocking.
If you take the legs out of Awesome Kong, then you got her down to your size. Just think about it. She won't be able to use her power and strength if her legs are cut out from her.
Once again, you make it sound so easy.
It's not
I'll tell you what, put the bottle of Prosecco down and go and fight Awesome Kong. Honestly, I would pay to see that.
To be fair, JC Jane is doing all right in a minute.
Well, yeah,
but I want to see. I want to see. I want to see
her advantage.
I want to see Awesome Kong sit on Glenn for 25 minutes. Like, come on, that's pay-per-view worthy, baby.
That's a different kind of
pay-per-view for some, baby.
Jesus Christ.
Coming soon on the hub, Glenn versus Awesome Kong.
Do you really want me to do a Hogan and Andre body slam and drop several leg drops till she can't breathe?
Well, is doing a great job of double team.
I was just about to say, the Toxic Attraction were cutting off the ring and grounding Kong, but then she, well...
3, 2, 1, and splat.
There's the strength of Awesome Kong.
I was just going to say, will Awesome Kong tag out? And she does. She tags out to Jade. Conserve your energy, sweetheart. And look at it. And look at MVP jumping for joy.
Yeah.
MVP is happy with his 2 women going to work, apparently. He's put a lot of investment in
he's the architect of this team. He put them together. They were enemies before this.
Well, he may be the architect, but it's Toxic Attraction that has come in with a great game plan.
Yeah.
Hey, Tom, no hard feelings, man. I can tell you're having a lot of fun tonight, but I would not last 2 minutes with Awesome Kong. Okay?
I don't think any of us would.
I'll just sit down. I'll just do a Hogan.
I'm surprised that any of Toxic Attraction
not taking the bait
this long.
And look at that guy there in the fan saying, "Let's go, Toxic." Not a good idea, buddy. Maybe you're an intoxicated fan.
Oh God!
Oh well, we are in a Bizarro world.
Casey Jane off the apron there, landing like a sack of you know what?
Like a sack of shit.
Jade does not have very varied offense, but what she does very, very well.
Well, yeah.
You don't need to. You don't.
Oh my God! Well, that's there you go. She understands that her strength is the power game, and that's all she needs.
Well,
you don't need a varied offense. If you don't need to do 130,000 different moves. If you do 3 moves good, you can be Hulk Hogan.
Oh well. JC Jane.
Well, you basically be a Keith Lee.
Oh, is this it?
This could be a huge upset. Oh my God. It might break the internet if we get an upset like this.
Oh, big time it would.
There'll be history in the making rather than breaking the internet. And look at the strength of Jade. This reminds me so much of what Steve Lee used to have.
It's just hard to fight strength like that.
I bet a certain Keith Lee would be proud of that, and Sami Zayn would be proud of that move.
2-0.
I think MVP is proud of that.
Oh, well, Jade says something. You want to come in? Come and join.
Jade is she's just laid out both Toxic Attractions.
I dare say Jade must have the power of Brock Lesnar in her to do that.
Well, that's
that move's gonna hurt.
illegal.
I mean, that's technically not illegal in a women's match, right? Well,
when was the last time a woman low-blowed another woman? Does it hurt more than a male low-blowing a male?
That was the last time a woman low-blowed another woman.
I think Gigi Dolan was distracting the ref. That certainly is illegal.
Well,
this is Just caught her.
Here comes Kong and here comes Dolan.
I think that low blow just pissed off Jay.
I guess with the GG and Awesome Kong, you could say the irresistible force meeting the unmovable object now.
Well, right now, I mean, JC Jane has been a house of fire tonight.
Absolutely, she has.
Keeping on them, making sure that they can't get a word in. They can't get moving.
Attraction came in very much the underdogs, but they have put up a fight here.
Will we be seeing new women's tag team champions for AEW tonight?
Could be.
I think now Kong is mad. I think now you pissed Kong off.
Pissed off now.
You don't want to be doing that.
Mad.
Uh-oh, she's setting it up.
She's like, get your ass up, bro. Look at her now. She's doing a stone cold mid-finger gesture there.
Oh, torture out.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. She's got her bent in half here.
Lex Luthor would be proud of her.
Screaming, but
Oh, wait a second.
How did that chair get in the ring? Wait a second.
How did that get there?
I didn't see that chair get thrown in the ring. How did that get there?
Well, the referee's getting rid of it.
Well, good.
I'm sure how MVP didn't do that. I didn't see him do that.
Well,
wait, it's a wound. Oh my God, no way. No way, there's no way.
I thought we had new champions.
JC Jane reversing the awesome bomb.
Well, that was
Gigi
Gigi
Dolan.
Dolan.
Gigi Dolan, I should say.
What the hell is that?
She's got a tie as well.
No, are you kidding me?
Did you see that? She
Well,
literally.
I gotta say, I've never seen a move like that.
Yeah.
That was a badass
Gigi
shot. I
Dolan
saw it.
Gigi Dolan for a moment was absolutely dominating Triple B.
And
Literally
Octopus
smacked
stretch.
for that.
Sunset
I'll
flip
help you
bomb.
reinforce the ring.
Oh,
Oh my God!
you're not gonna survive this? Oh my God! Oh my God! She might have just broke her back. That's gotta be it.
Just be glad she didn't land her front rear on that one.
2 no.
The ref's down.
That was a
ref
down.
Oh no,
Motion if I ever
referee is
scored one.
down. This might come to Toxic Attraction's advantage. They've been using underhanded tactics here.
Well, they have. They've been taking off some
Why is he
contact
there,
quite a
manager,
lot in
throwing
this
into
match.
a chair in the ring?
Because they haven't got a manager.
They're doing everything they can to try and wear Kong out. If she gets too exhausted, she won't be able to do the
Torture
pace.
rack. Come on.
Oh, a
big.
torture axe
Big
slam.
slam off of the torture rack.
This match could go literally either way, guys. It's now or never for either team.
Lifting her up. And
She's up and she counters.
and she's out.
No,
She's
nice
down
counter.
that one.
Reverse the
Off the
Irish
ropes.
whip.
Into the ropes.
What
Fire
the
redhead.
heck?
Gigi Dolan.
Jesus.
Yeah, using
Like a
the
house
speed
of fire right
to
now.
her advantage.
Oh, Boston Crab.
Could be too
Boston
close
No,
to
she's
the
too close to the ropes. No, she's too close to the ropes.
Well, this
That
is
is the-
way more of a competitive match than I thought it would be. That is for sure.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie
Yeah,
to you, Carl, but
absolutely.
Toxic Attraction are impressing me tonight. They have done
Yeah.
their homework.
They are ready to fight.
Who knows? Maybe they're trying to bring the
Well,
women's division.
sometimes when you're this big of an underdog, you literally have nothing to lose.
Whoa!
Jesus Christ! I don't know what she's been taking, but damn, she's been working in that gym, man.
Well, that was impressive.
Who knows? If these two don't survive, maybe they can make the jump to my
Shot in the
individual. I'll give them
face,
a trade for you, Carl, man.
Impact to the head.
I might try some 3 women
I
for
think,
the Toxic Attraction to keep stuff.
I think Gigi Dolan is seeing stars right now.
Yes, he is, Tom.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Oh, wait a second.
For stretch.
Oh. Head scissors into an octopus stretch there. And now into a pinfall
Over
attempt.
there. Into the cover. 1. No.
Oh,
Not even a 1.
Jade's up before her. No.
Well, I think
Here we go.
I think Jade is ticked right now. I think she's upset that they have not put Toxic Attraction away
nice
yet.
counter.
She did not think that this match would go this long.
It is red versus green here. It's like an
Orange
anime.
versus green. It's orange versus green. This is becoming an anime match now for just be thankful we're not in Japan right now. But it
Oh, wait a
definitely looks
minute.
like
Oh, wait a second. Oh, wait a
MVP.
second. MVP
MVP
distracting
out of there.
Gigi Dolan. Oh, not like this.
You don't need this, Jade. You don't need it that way. Come on. You're Triple B. You do not need to win the match that way.
No,
was
this has been a
MVP
great
doing
match.
there? Was he?
This has been a great match otherwise. Oh!
Jesus.
Got in tight.
I don't even know what the hell to call that thing.
A fucking ass roller.
Again.
Octopus stretch again.
Well, I know this is an octopus stretch.
What the hell did I just say? Because I spiked my own
Get
drink.
MVP out of
I
there.
think you've had too much to drink tonight, my friend.
MVP, get off the apron, mate. That's dangerous territory. You're not an active wrestler anymore. Maybe he was the one who
dragging
spiked
Kong
my
over
drink.
to a corner. Looks like we're setting up for some teamwork here.
Yeah. Jade's out.
I haven't seen much
Into
tag
the
teaming
ropes.
going on, but holy cow.
Double arm drag.
I'm being told we need to call that move the Gigi driver. Oh,
Okay, cool.
not the ass roller.
Yeah.
It was the ass wipe kick, whatever the heck it was
The
called.
GG
then.
driver is way more sensible. Oh,
Yeah.
DDT.
But I've never
EDT
seen a
on
move
Jade.
like it. But Jade, I've never seen a move anything like that before.
Who's the legal
whipping
women?
kick.
I've actually lost track.
I have too. I think it's
I
Jade and
think
JC, but who knows?
It's Jade and JC.
Well, I'm not seeing
Thing.
double here, man, but I can definitely tell this match has broken down. All I'm just seeing is mixture of hair colours.
This crowd expected a squash match. And this is not a squash match.
The five of us expected a squash match.
Slam.
MVP, get off the apron, damn it! What are you doing?
Jade hit Jade. It was on the wrong woman. Oh, wait a second! Oh my God!
Jason Jade. This is it.
Jade didn't realize who the legal woman was.
He's taking far too long. 1, 2. Kong breaks it
That
up.
referee, he was doing the one thing he shouldn't have been doing.
That referee was far too slow to get into the count there.
Did you see that, guys?
I think he lost track of who the legal woman was as well.
He was JJ. The referee was looking at you, me, Bradley, and everybody. He was like, "Guys, what the hell's going on here? It's supposed to be over now."
I think he was asking us who the legal woman was, and we didn't know.
This crowd is just loving it. This must
Jade
be going
into
on for
the corner
25
now.
minutes now. Win, lose, or draw, this has been a hell of a contest. Would you guys agree?
Toxic attraction of the women just for taking it to Triple B like this.
This is over the limit. One very much intended.
For sure. Oh, big sit out power bomb. That's gotta be it.
No.
Oh,
JC Jane kicks out.
Well, colour me surprised. I thought that was it.
Champions. Oh.
But I think this might be
here we go.
Jaded.
Here we go.
Jaded.
That's the Christmas
Good
victory
night,
for Jade
Irene.
and Kong.
Whoever Irene is.
And I think this great fight is about to come to an end.
2, 3.
There it is.
Oh, Gigi got there at the last second, but just not enough.
Just 1
Good
second
night,
too late.
Irene.
That's all it takes. What a match. What a performance by Toxic Attraction.
Absolutely.
Spy MVP got involved a couple of times. This match really was legit.
And you got to wonder if this match would have had a different result if he had stayed in the back tonight.
Here are your winners, and still.
Kong and Jade retain the belts like real champs.
Whether you like it or not, by hook or crook, these two women are still the tag team champions.
We've got to see a rematch with these two again. Honest to God, I'm telling you, Carl, we need to see a rematch between these two teams.
Yeah, I mean,
guys, let's not forget the draft is coming up. These four women may never share the ring again.
Yeah.
That is true. Oh, Lord.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get to the next match, we've got Jim Cornette standing backstage along with the Wrestling Foundation.
Oh, here we go.
Well, Jim, you've got a trios title match tonight against the SCS, but before we get to that, Ric Flair recently called you out on WWE television.
Oh boy,
he didn't.
The moment we've been waiting for.
Let me tell you something about Ric Flair. The man used to be a legend, used to be a name synonymous with greatness, but somewhere along the way, he lost his damn mind. Rick, you want to call me out? You want a piece of the Wrestling Foundation? Well, buckle up, Nature Boy, because the ride is about to get bumpy. Rick, you used to be the man, the icon, the limousine riding, jet flying, kissing, stealing, wheeling, dealing son of a gun, but now you're a sad, desperate relic clinging to the past, unable to accept that the party is over. You talk about me, Flair, like you got something to prove.
All facts.
What have you proved lately? That you couldn't let go, that you'll tarnish your legacy until there's nothing left. Well, congratulations, Rick. You become a parody of yourself, a cautionary tale for every young talent in this business.
Jesus
I used to look up to you, Rick. I used to admire you, but now you're a sad, pathetic shadow of the man you used to be. You talk about Forbidden Door and a War Games match? Well, Rick, you bring whoever you want, because I'm ready for war, and I've got the best damn soldiers in the Wrestling Foundation. You're damn right we're going to accept your match for Forbidden Door, Rick. And please step into that cage itself, because I'll be happy to supply the men who are finally going to put you out of your misery.
Do it.
You know what, Fire? You call it games? I don't want to play games. I'm here to do 3 simple things. Snap ankles, end careers, and win championships. Which I would have done at Halloween Havoc. But of course, that referee must have been Canadian. So you know what? Britt, me and you, we are not done by a long shot. Do you know what, Flair? You say, you have to say that the WWE is the best. Whatever will fuel your alcoholism or stroke your own ego.
Oh my God.
That's funny. Because you see, isn't it funny that every time that the Olympic gold hero Kurt Angle gets back into the wrestling business, you're seeing how old ass is always not too far behind? How does that make any sense?
Please, Kurt.
I am so sick of this I'm tired of it. So you know what? I'm gonna end this once and for all. But first, to the so-called owner of the WWA.
Oh no.
You say that the WWA stands for World Wrestling Alliance?
Yes, Kurt.
Better yet, I believe Jim Cornette and the rest of the Wrestling Foundation will agree with me. It actually stands for World Wrestling Assholes.
What?
Now,
Like,
back to you, Nature Boy. If you step back and between these ring ropes right here, I will do what Shawn Michaels should have done back in 2008. I will snap both of your ankles and make it where you can't walk ever again. Your move, Nature Boy. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
Well, the challenge has been accepted.
Lord.
You're gonna get
Yeah,
it.
you
bro.
don't say.
And here was me expecting to go into that disagreeing with Jim Cornette. I agree with him.
I thought everybody.
Oh,
Joey,
Jesus.
I completely got one foot out the door at this point.
I thought everybody was going to have a go then, not Kurt. I thought everyone was going to have a go then, but no, it was
I think
just
my
Cornette
ID
and
badge
Kurt.
probably won't work next week.
And look at Kurt Angle. wearing
Yeah,
that
probably
ridiculous
not.
headset. Look at him. What the hell? And look, Kurt's wearing a freaking headset on him when he lost all his hair to hairs
Yeah,
in
no,
22.
he's starting to be like, is this suddenly the AEW version of Team Angle?
Well,
I think it is.
they're going for the Trios Championship here.
It's the Wrestling Foundation, and is there any better amateur wrestler in the history of the world than Kurt Angle?
I mean, look at this picture here, guys. We got an All-American, we got the American Dragon, and we got the Swiss Superman. If this was a trio of Americans, then Canada would be pissed right now.
I mean, more to the point. More to the point. If you want a trio of credible wrestlers, you're not going to get better than this.
It's hard to find three better wrestlers than these three.
Well,
Three of the three greatest wrestlers of all time. Here going for the Trios Championship against the Sports Entertainment Society.
I can definitely say this, Glenn, that they're going to have a certain Nature Boy is really going to have something to say.
You're damn right, guys. I'm really on the phone right now.
These guys can be the three best wrestlers all they want. We're talking about the three best sports entertainers right here. Look, Miz, Jericho, MJF.
These guys.
These are the guys. These are the guys that are holding the gold right now. Look at them.
Except for Chris Jericho, who's a damn good pro wrestler. The other two are not. They couldn't cut it in the industry.
Will Jim Cornette's team have more champions on his side? But we still don't even know who Ric Flair is going to choose.
Yeah.
Actually on the phone with him right now.
Tune in to WWA to find that out.
Right now, though, we are very much about to see wrestling versus entertainment here.
We're about to settle a score here before we get to Forbidden Door.
This business is often called sports entertainment. Some argue that it should be wrestling. That's the argument that Jim Cornette makes. We are right now about to solve the answer. Is it wrestling or is it sports?
And Jim Cornette likes to say a lot of words very fast. But let's face it. Look, this is about entertainment. If you want sport, go watch MMA. Go watch freaking NASCAR. This is about entertainment.
No, if you want to watch real wrestling, look on the pro side of it. Sliced with entertainment when it's done the right way. Not complete entertainment that gives wrestling a bad name, okay? We've been through this 100 times, JJ.
Miz, MJF, and Jericho have never given this business a bad name.
They're not given the business of AEW. The term wrestling has been given a bad name to them. But Jericho is one of the guys who is a pro entertainer.
Jim Cornette, FTR. Look at all the demons they've got. They've given wrestling a very bad name here.
They may have done, but at least they came in with a pro wrestling mindset. Bad attitude is something I won't stand for, but as long as they've got a good mindset for the business. But they do need to freshen up on their attitude. That's one thing I will say.
Here comes MJF.
And,
Better than you know it.
Oh, Jesus.
And Mr. Concussion, as Ric Flair says it.
Well, that could be another one right there.
Well, yeah.
Mate,
And what kind of example are these guys setting for the future generation? Go ahead and destroy your body for what, a hot dog and a handshake?
Well, these are three of the best. They're paid very well. But
this isn't ballet, guys. When you step through those ropes, bad things do happen. It's not always, you know.
But something tells me Miz, MJF, and Jericho are getting paid a little bit more. I mean, they were your high draft picks. I mean, they were your top 5 picks.
And they started and they did hold up Cole for money. We all remember the story, didn't we, Cole? All the way back in January.
And now that the trio champions, they've got an extra belt.
They're getting paid even more, and they deserve it. They deserve those paychecks.
And now
they lost the tag titles, turned around and immediately won the trios tag titles.
They just haven't had the big one. They've not got the world heavyweight title.
Don't worry. Soon enough, they'll get it. Soon enough, it'll be theirs.
But then you look at the opposite team. You've got the opposite team. Kurt Angle is the only Olympic gold medalist in pro wrestling history.
And now he goes for the German suplex. Here we go, the master of Suplex City.
I hate to use the man's quotes, but he did win an Olympic gold medal in 1996 with a broken freaking neck.
I mean, look, I appreciate Kurt Angle, Bryan Danielson, Claudio. They're great pro wrestlers, right? I appreciate that. They're just not better than the sports entertainers. They have the wrong mindset about the business.
He won the Olympic gold medal. He did everything that those guys couldn't do. Not to mention, he's done everything in the business to make wrestling real. He'll tell you about it. He's been in the ring with all kinds of greats.
And then not just to tout Kurt Angle's achievements. Then you've got alongside him, you've got one of the legitimately.
There we go. How smart by Chris Jericho.
Teamwork.
How smart by the SES. That's the teamwork that you're not going to see from the Wrestling Foundation.
If you have any questions about whether Jericho and Miz and MJF are working well together, they did come out, in fact, to a mashup of Jericho and MJF's theme.
Yes, I did.
We did skip over that, but that was very well done. We did. We glossed over that here.
The best things about that, Carl, I will admit, have a good flashy theme song, so I give them a good 5 points for that one. I mean,
now ref, get one of these guys out of the ring.
Swinging Claudio, I should say.
Claudio Castagnoli, or Cesaro.
There we go. What a move by Miz. Look at that.
That's cheating. That was not pro, man. That was
so
dirty.
smart.
Pack of dogs.
Claudio didn't see it coming.
Oh, come on, JJ. Let's not fight over this, man. Honestly, Jesus Christ, we go for this 100 times. Oh my Lord, I feel bad.
I mean, look, it's
Twitter on you.
Not my fault. The SES have the right idea. Look, I wish Bryan and Angle thought the same way that these guys do, but they don't.
MJF is doing so many fingers here tonight. He's making Austin blush.
Jesus Christ.
Well, he understands. He understands he's not popular here in Bizarre. This is Bizarro World, right?
Yeah,
so, of course he's not going to be popular here.
He's basically more hated.
You think Jericho would be, but
yeah, you think.
I'm just going to say this, and I know it's a Bradley's line, but MJF may as well be the master of finger poking his own arse.
Oh Lord!
Make a dollar sign out of that AEW. Put that on a t-shirt.
There we go, MJF.
And now Cesaro's
Claudio is hurt.
Now Claudio's smart, he'll tag out. He'll tag out, and then he can get his face cleared out. You can't wrestle if you're going to get half blinded.
Well, he should. That's what a sports entertainer would do, but a pro wrestler would stay in there.
Like I said, he might need to have that checked, because if it goes in his eye, he'll be half blind.
See, there we go. That's Claudio being too proud. He's too much of a pro wrestler. He's too proud to tag out.
There he goes. Now he'll tag out. There you go. Bring Mr. Concussion back in.
Now he tags in Mr. Concussion.
You said that, Bradley. I'm 2-0 ahead of you. This isn't the NFL, brother.
What? Jericho. Jericho
And yes,
getting the advantage here.
these two men have had some good matches in the past. Bryan Danielson and, of course, Chris Jericho.
But
I mean, despite what you want to say, they know what to do in that ring.
In all honesty, I'm surprised that Jim Cornette even accepted the challenge because Flair, he's been challenging him since August about this.
Yeah, Flair took him to the Christmas week to finally
that's
get
a
him
long
out.
time. That's a long time coming for sure.
I can just only imagine what the WWF are thinking right now if they're watching this right now is somewhere else regardless. They must be laughing their asses off.
Oh, I mean, they love seeing somebody else use war games. Let somebody else get beat up in that cage. Oh, code breaker! Oh. And that could be it. That's it. SES retains the championships.
Nope. Oh, and the referee's been knocked out. That's not a good sign. And
oh, yeah, great pro wrestling there, Claudio. Knocking out the referee.
No, that wasn't so smart. I guess his Swiss powers were a bit too overwhelming. Oh, and now Bryan's open. Oh, Jesus Christ.
And now Bryan's bleeding. We may have another concussion.
And now look at this. Look at that double team. And again, any rumors about the relationship between MJF and Chris Jericho need to be squashed after that. Great teamwork.
And there's the crossroads by MJF, stealing Cody.
I think it got squashed when they won the trios titles. I think they managed to get back on the same page after that somehow.
Yeah.
Despite what we think about the Miz, Jericho, and MJF, I will admit they're working extremely well together here tonight. And now Jericho on the top.
Absolutely, they're the trios champs for a reason. They absolutely are working well together.
What's Jericho doing? He's stuck on the top rope.
And now off the top. My goodness.
Chris Jericho nearly flew right over my announce table there. Now, nice
it's broken down. There's brawls everywhere.
Yeah. Referee's got to get control of this. Hey, referee, call for a DQ so these guys can retain the belt. Come on. This is broken down.
And no,
come on, you can't do that. Come on. No, you can't throw his head against the post.
Look at Jericho's face, guys. He's bleeding like strawberry ketchup. Oh my God.
Baseball slide.
Jericho's face is a crimson mask right now. He's bleeding ketchup all over the place.
I can't see any blood on Jericho. I can see some on Claudio.
Well, he was bleeding. Well, he hit that post hard.
Either way, he got dinged. He hit that post hard.
He might have a bad lump on his head by the end of this match. I'll be swelling up on his forehead. And a snap suplex by Chris Jericho, excellently known as Y2J.
And yeah, if you wanna talk about pro wrestlers, there's no better pro wrestler than Chris Jericho. The man has done it all.
Out of all the guys in the quote-unquote sports entertainment, Jericho's the guy who can
look at this.
Yeah, there's the wall of Jericho.
This pro wrestling move right here, the Lion Hammer.
That's one of the moves. Oh, the Walls of Jericho, as I always call it, for nostalgia reasons. I'm pretty sure Jericho can accept that. Now Jericho has got the American Dragon. Is he going for a slingshot?
Now he's got him up. Oh, right off the ropes.
Bryan's taking a lot of punishment here.
Yeah, he is, and I'm sorry for that. I love you, Bryan. I'm sorry, but you chose the wrong side. You're on the wrong side of history, Bryan.
Oh, that's not the second knee.
No!
That's gonna do it. New champs. 1, 2.
Come on, kick out.
Bazooka knee didn't do the trick. That's what Tom used to call it back in the day. It's true. I know some good words.
Oh,
and wait a minute. Oh. MJF, I think he blew his knee out.
MJF might be hurt here. MJF, you got to tag out, bud.
Did you see that? I think he blew his knee out.
I think he did.
Pretty bad. MJF may be a one-legged man for the rest of this match here.
It's coming back here.
As much as I hate him with all the passion in the world, I think he is hurt, man.
A one-legged man in an ass-kicking contest doesn't normally get very far.
Well, there's a reason MJF was the champion when we started this thing. There's a reason that he was unfairly stripped of it when we had the draft.
Look at him. He's limping badly. I think he is hurt there, Carl.
The only guy that was unfairly stripped of a championship around here is...
Yeah, I can say, let's not talk about that.
That's what made him so...
We just settled that finally a Survivor Series on your side.
Angle going crazy now.
Look at this close side.
And careers and win championships.
And, you know, Kurt Angle had the opportunity to be on the right side of history. He was with the SES for a moment.
For about 5 seconds,
and he turned his back on him. So Kurt Angle also gets what he gets.
He doesn't want to be a part of the whole entertainment. He's a pro wrestler, you know, man. He came from the amateurs, okay?
And now
anybody who's an amateur wrestler, he made a big career.
Oh, top.
Double axe handle to the head.
Right off the top there.
Oh, Angle slam.
Oh no, Miz, you gotta get the rope. The rope slam.
1, 2, no.
Miz kicks out of the Angle slam.
And look, I know you all hate the Miz and hate MJF, but these guys can take an ass.
He's gonna break his leg. And his ankle's going to snap it.
They are resilient. I know you don't like it.
He's grapevine that. He is grapevine that adds to the pressure.
Yeah, Jericho breaks it up though. Angle going for him.
That's what having a good teammate does for you.
Oh, the goal for Jericho!
No.
That's what he gets for
Jericho.
But he's not the legal man.
He's not the legal man though.
It was 2002 all over again for a minute.
It was 2000 actually. Good Angle and Jericho know each other so well.
Into the corner now.
Matches ever.
Back elbow.
That distraction was able to give Miz the advantage. And here we go. The world famous it kicks. The man that made these famous, Miz.
Brian's right there, you son of a bitch.
Brian is literally pissed right now. Look at his face. He's red and a red ghost. Jesus Christ.
Well, you know, maybe he should deliver kicks the same way Miz does. Then he wouldn't be jealous.
Look at this. Miz is terrible at doing those kicks. Brian can do it much better than he could.
They seem to hurt Kurt Angle.
And here it comes.
Yeah, because he had a bad head. Give him the airplane spin there.
Now we do have trouble because now we've got one of the legitimate strongest men in the company right here.
Oh yeah,
one of the best European wrestlers in the business, Tom. I'm telling you.
He's also one of the strongest men in the company right now.
Oh,
Cesaro's got those lethal uppercuts, that giant swing.
Now, I always say Claudio Castagnoli is the master of the European uppercuts, but then again, he is on a different level.
Now, oh wow, just using that strength to tilt the world
throwing him around like a pillow.
He's not. I don't know if he's as strong as Mark Henry. I don't know if he's more beastlier than Brock Lesnar. But
what a move by Miz! Look at that innovative offense from the Miz.
If Brian has educated kicks, then Miz has GD kicks.
Miz tells me he calls that move eat the feet.
And now, what is this?
Here we go.
What is this? Oh my God! I'm getting dizzy.
Right around.
Whoa!
Swing it! No!
Oh!
I think he was trying to, but MJF has it scouted like a true sports entertainer would.
Wow! Watch that! Oh, there goes the wrestling.
And apparently he had his scouted too, like a true professional wrestler.
Oh, neutralizer!
MJF is going up.
Here we go.
Time for a neutralizer.
Come on, MJF, get out of this.
There you go.
MJF has taken just about all the finishing maneuvers from the other team, I think.
One, no.
Yeah, just about it.
It's too close to the other side.
No, I think
he got hit with the knee. He got hit with the angle slam. He got hit with the neutralizer. But he's still swinging. He's still fighting.
What's going on here?
Oh no, Jericho!
Oh my God!
Oh, Jericho!
On the apron.
Jericho just took a bullet for MJF. Now wait a second, Brian getting in a cheap shot. That's not right.
There it is.
Wait.
No! Not like this. Oh,
new champions crowned. We nearly had new champions crowned there. Wow. What a sequence of that maneuver.
MJF, Miz, Jericho. I know these stupid Canadians don't like them, but they're resilient. They will take an ass kicking.
I think he's setting up for a superplex.
Oh no, super
drop. What is this called?
Off the second rope.
That's throwing him off the top rope is what that's called.
I've never seen anything like that before. That's a new move from Castagnoli right there.
MJF, get out of this. And look at Miz being a great teammate. There's a reason these guys were tag team champions for months on end.
And that guy in the front row is right. This is an awesome
match. I'm
match.
going to say trios tag team champions. Everybody's just going after. Oh, Claudio's had enough of this interference.
He's pissed.
Claudio's just going after everybody.
Yeah, well, he needs to focus on the legal man. The legal man is MJF. That's the guy you gotta beat.
One, no.
Oh,
The Jericho was right there.
Far too quick.
Oh, Angle sends Jericho over. Things are broken down. This could be it.
Yeah, they
is chaos,
have.
man.
Come on,
Jericho
MJF.
suplex.
Whoa, can you hold
got him
on?
up.
The legs
To his head. The blood rushing to his head.
Cesaro's only
Look at
time
this,
moving.
and that's sports entertainment right there. Let people get their phones out, take pictures. That's sports entertainment.
MJF is limping on his leg there, though. And then he takes right back out. I think his leg and he gave out.
I don't think MJF has got much left because MJF is only doing very short stints because it looks like he's suffering from some sort of injury.
hey, that ankle lock that Kurt Angle put on him, they probably...
Audio crawling across the ring is the...
And now,
But
Miz,
obviously he's not
look
going to
at
let
Miz.
him do that.
How small? Wait a second. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Great pro wrestling.
Impact on the knees.
That's smart there from The Miz. He's taking out the legs of Castagnoli. That's very smart. I'll give him credit.
And now taking him back to the SES corner. That's also smart. Claudio was going for a tag there. Miz
Yeah,
cut him
yeah,
off.
Yeah, but he's back. Come on, tagging MJF back in.
Champions at it.
Well,
and-
it seems to work. Look at that backdrop.
It's
I
working.
think Jericho needs to get back in there personally. I think Miz and MJF have been winning.
Yeah,
shine
look at,
this
the
match.
sweat, look at the sweat that's coming off them right now. They're literally sweating buckets here. But MJF is limping. Look at him. He is legit limping on that leg. He's hurt.
Yeah. MJF is
determination of
hurt.
MJF.
MJF is hurt.
That's
I
the
never thought I'd give
resiliency of
most heatless
MJF
guy
that
the
he's still
most,
going.
Good credit in this match. Honestly, I never thought I'd give MJF credit, despite I hate his guts.
Oh, it's
He
on the
should be
earth,
giving him
right
credit. I've been giving him credit this whole time.
He's got it in. He's got the
And now
salt
he's got
of
it
the earth
locked in, the salt of the earth. And now Claudio's going to have to tap.
Oh, no, Angle.
Kurt
Yeah,
broke
Kurt
it up.
Angle broke it
in.
up.
Angle too quick there.
He saw the danger. Kurt was in and he broke it up. Smart move.
And now,
Crossface
oh,
chicken
look
wing.
at this. Oh, look at old school maneuver here. Chicken wing.
That's a
Shades
bit of
of
wrestling.
Strickland.
Yeah, he's a
Danger
top
of Daniel
backhand,
Bryan
yeah.
as well. Daniel Bryan uses the crossface chicken wing as well.
Apparently,
That was a
MJF
shoot.
Now, wait a second. And look at MJF breaking out all these pro wrestling maneuvers. Indian Deathlock. Shades of
He's
Triple
making
H.
a point.
I thought that was a figure 4 then.
That's an Indian deathlock.
I don't know if you heard that, guys. But
And now,
just made
oh,
me
wait a second. I love this
commentate.
move.
Oh,
Crossroads.
Oh my god.
I love that one.
One, two.
Oh, damn you, Brian.
Claudio got
Damn
his
you. What have
shoulder
you
up at the
done?
last
Things have
second.
broken down here
Bryan stomped him in the back
for
of
the
the
Trios
head.
Championships.
And think about the role that look at all of this momentum MJF has.
But Claudio is right
And
there.
And that's it, yes! Damn, let him tap, let's go! Let's go! Sports
Oh,
entertainers!
he collapsed.
That was.
Oh, but you just see that
I think
there.
Kurt Angle got his foot in there at the last possible second, but
Yeah, but it
unfortunately
wasn't.
Claudio attacked.
It wasn't enough. Did you see that roll MJF was on? Did you see all the holds he was locking in at the end of the match? MJF got it done damn near single-handedly.
Okay, JJ, just calm the F down. MJF fought his ass off. I'll give him credit. But did you see what happened at the end? He collapsed right back to the mat. His leg gave out on him.
Oh, he's
hurt bad, man.
he
honestly.
needs trainers, yes, but he got
at
the
all
job
those-
done. He
look at
beat
all
Bryan
those
Danielson,
bruises.
Kurt Angle, and Claudio Castagnoli single-handedly.
Look at all that bruising.
I don't think single-handedly is fair because there were 3 men in that match.
What did you say, Bradley?
Bill the
Yeah,
Trios
bruising around
Champions.
MJF's abdominal region. He suffered a
Oh,
lot.
yeah, he's hurt.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the International Champion.
Oh, this is
boy.
going to be one of the biggest
Well,
prizes
well,
in the business.
I think while the trainers are sorting out MJF, they better remove JJ from his backside.
That's if it's literal.
I look
If
when
you
I
can-
look. I see the talent that clearly you guys don't. But you want to talk about
Basically.
talent? Here's a guy with talent.
One of the most talented wrestlers in the world.
One of the best of his generation, a former IWGP heavyweight champion as well. The richest belt in Japan wrestling. The master of the Rainmaker.
a man who arguably hasn't yet done much on this side of the Orient, but here's his opportunity. This being his opportunity now.
He main evented all out and almost beat Bret Hart. That's something.
This is
the guy that took Bret Hart to the limit. Couldn't quite get the job done on that night, but can he finish the job tonight?
As far as I'm concerned, Okada was the man of that match, despite Bret beat him. Tom, just to back up what you said, if you don't want to get JJ's rib removed, you will be an assless man. That would be horrible. Just don't picture that. That would be horrible.
Yeah, but let's not talk about men without asses, and let's talk about men kicking asses. Because right now we're about to see another member of the house.
Here's a guy with no balls.
Yeah, without no balls, he won't be able to make you laws.
After everything he's done in the last year.
Earlier tonight we saw this man's ex-wife nearly win a title. Will he lose the title tonight?
I got a feeling we might see a potential title change, but with what's her name, with Katrina there at ringside, I smell a swerve.
Well, she bled Pentagon. Well, help it as Pentel Zero Miedo earlier on to retain the TNT title against his own brother. This is the second match of three for the House of the Dead, La Casa del Morte, for championship gold tonight.
Yeah, they are looking for the clean sweep.
And they go 2-0 tonight. But anything can happen tonight.
We'll find out later on if they can get it done in the main event, but can Darby Allin get it done for the International Championship?
Okada has the size advantage in this match, but Darby Allin has the Katrina advantage.
He's also got the experience as well, Tom.
He's got the crazy advantage. We've seen that he will do whatever for whoever.
Yeah.
A man who is wrestling all the way up to the point that he's climbing Mount Everest just because he can.
What a year this man has had. He's beat his former mentor Sting. He's become the Intercontinental Champion.
From Tokyo, Japan, weighing in at 254 pounds, Kaiba.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Announcer stumbled a bit there.
Did the announcer have my Prosecco while I wasn't looking?
Probably. I think you've probably had enough, so he can have the rest of it.
I got a bunch for Christmas Chaos next month. You're invited to have it for free.
Darby Allin is a guy that when he essentially relinquished the tag team championships, we all called him crazy, and we all wondered what the hell he was doing.
Yeah, let's not forget that.
Paid off.
Yeah, he's been a tag champion this year. He's been an international champion now. He's joined Mil Mortis as his second in command. He's beat Sting. He's had a hell of a year as Darby Allin.
Oh, if it wasn't for Darby Allin,
can he
Sting
finish it on top? That's the question.
Yeah. He banished him to the WWE. Is what happened. Yeah.
That's what he'll be known for.
Yep, he beat Sting so badly he left the company
and the country.
To a much more rightful country.
Can he do the same to Okada? Is Okada going to go back to Japan after tonight?
Well, the draft is coming up, so he might make that
international match here in Montreal for the International Championship.
If the title changes hands, this could be Okada's big breakout. I'm telling you.
There we go. Come on, Okada.
One for the La Casa del Morte tonight. This is number 2 of 3. And we got the main event for the world title.
Both of these guys are very talented. I really don't know who to root for in this one.
Well, I'm going for Okada, Bradley. I sense a title change going on.
Well, I'm not rooting for the guy that turned his back on his mentor and has joined up with the rest of these insane individuals.
Guys, if you'd heard some of the rumours I had about some of the nights that Darby Allin's been having with Katrina, it's been some sick rumours, that's all I'm going to say.
I do not want to know that at all.
If I had to pick one, I'm going with the Rainmaker.
Yeah.
It'll take more than
hard to bet against Okada.
Yeah, he almost won against Bret Hart at All Out, but he got fruit roll-up.
Yeah.
Gotta give Darby Allin all the credit in the world. Not for his wrestling, but for his choice in women. I mean, Christ Almighty. We saw his ex-wife earlier tonight, and now look what he got.
No, we do not want to know.
I don't think he chose Katrina as much as she chose him, but that's a different story.
Yeah, I think Mil Mortez said this is, yours now.
If he can speak any
I'm
English.
an undead monster. I don't need it. You can have him.
Oh, look at them strikes by Darby. Whoa. But Okada's
These
right
two
back
just
on him again.
going back and forth with the strikes. You don't want to get into a striking match with Okada.
No.
Nope.
Okada has
No,
definitely
you do
been in
not.
control for the majority of this match so far.
I mean, if you talk about all the guys who can do strikes, man, some of the Japanese wrestlers are the masters of it. But they make it look so easy. Sometimes when you hear them punching along, the crowd are chanting either in French or Canadian with the number countering. And
Nice of the crowd.
give Darby credit.
Nice of the crowd to come up with a language, the Canadian language.
Canadian, yeah, it's Canadian and the French.
You never know what you're gonna get around here.
Yes, indeed.
Mix them two. Whoa! Senton.
Oh! Forward center.
And Okada, nice counter. Big senton. What a sequence.
Okada was if you can do let me show you how it's done, brother. And he got him.
And to any first-time watchers, welcome to our craziness.
Yes, indeed.
AEW.
Just so I know, Tom, who's Darby Allin's ex-wife? Who was on earlier?
Gigi Dolan.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
Yep.
Did not know that.
Rhea Ripley.
He is doing well.
Rhea
Ripley.
You're right.
No, Gigi Dolan.
Those two are not the same at all. Trust me.
I guess someone did spot my Prosecco tonight.
Gigi Dolan from Toxic Attraction, the redhead. We saw earlier on an amazing match.
That Ripley. Oh, okay. The orange hair dude.
That's not Ripley.
Okay.
Dude!
Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Alright.
You're saying something there.
We're off the rails here tonight as Okada's got the size advantage.
You have to do. They freaking tear the house down. You still don't remember her fucking name.
Hey man, I don't know.
Darby Allin's back in control.
I don't know what you guys were saying there to me, but I was saying Katrina having some
off
work
the
with
ropes.
Darby Allin. I saw Katrina having some work with Darby Allin. It didn't sound good.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, we've seen in Lucha Underground that Katrina does a lot of flirting in games. I hope Darby Allin knows he's not being used. I hope he knows what he's getting into.
I don't know.
I mean, he's got the championship, so clearly it's whatever this is, it's paying off.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at this, Okada. Whoa! Look at Okada move around him.
Okada, big strike.
He's literally outpacing him.
I keep forgetting he was also a trios champion. Yeah. Darby Allin has held 3 title belts this year. What a year for Darby Allin.
Yeah, he has been.
He's the MVP of this match.
I don't know about you guys, but I think a certain somebody by that name of Jim Cornette played Glenn's Prosecco tonight.
Yes, indeed.
Well, we'll see him in the next match, by the way.
Yeah, if Cornette starts on his shit, I'll smack my Prosecco over him, man, and I'll take his
Jim Cornette, a man who knows a lot of things about wives.
Oh,
oh my god!
And Ric Flair.
That's a whole nother story. Okada countering the move off the top into a neckbreaker.
If you
I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but Okada's been outpacing Darby Allin with these dives. Every time he tries it, he just moves out the way. But he went out striking him.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google is your friend.
Bleeding.
Oh wow! Well, he is working over that eye, and now Okada's busted
open, guys.
Holy shit, Okada, your blood just hit my Prosecco. It's in my drink. That's disgusting.
This has got a bit crazy with the strikes now.
Wait a second. Glenn, watch out. Watch out.
No,
that's Glenn's table. That's Glenn's table.
Oh,
he just cleared.
Whatever you do, please break that one and not ours.
Clear Glenn's table just for the fun of it, please. I think it's very funny.
Out of 8. Wait.
Now, what is Katrina doing? Oh, no, not like this. Not like this. Okada, get back in the ring. Oh, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Count out victory.
Don't you hate it when a championship match ends in count out? Ooh.
Yes, especially with titles on the line. There's no pride in that.
What is that? What kind of crap is that?
I think Katrina might have held him down, maybe.
Yeah.
I thought he was saying something to Tom and JJ when she came into our view camera.
No,
there.
she did something to him, and he was not able to get back in the ring.
In the WWA, count out victories with title shots don't mean anything. That's why we have to restart matches.
Well, Darby, like
unlike
it or not, the champion's advantage paid off there.
And now we have
well,
here we go.
Speaking of Jim
fun and
Cornette,
games are over
back
now.
again.
Here we go. Now it's time for some real shit going on now.
Yeah,
In another world, I watched this match live in Wembley.
And speaking of which, AEW are coming back to Wembley next August, Carl. Just letting you know.
This is
Speaking of,
a very heated match, should we say?
Jim Cornette is about to involve himself in a match with the two men on this planet he hates more than Glenn.
Yeah.
And that's apparently very hard to do.
Yeah.
That's apparently very difficult to do.
They are literally.
I mean, look.
The
Young Bucks are not everybody's cup of tea, and they've made a lot of enemies in the business.
One of them, Jim Cornette.
Trust me, I have to hear about all the things that the Young Bucks have done, but they built this company. They are the men that started this way back in the day.
I won't disagree with you with that, JJ, but I am actually going to root for these two. They've won me over time. They are AEW.
We heard what Cornette said to him in that promo. We saw what he said to them back. Like, that is only a sample. There are hundreds, thousands of hours of Jim Cornette and the Young Bucks talking shit about each other.
Self included, man. You might insert me.
We never thought we would see the day. We never thought somebody would offer up Jim Cornette enough money to have to deal with the Young Bucks, but Carl did, and here we are.
Despite what I think about personally about the about FTR and the Young Bucks, these two teams are going to put on a hell of a show, and it's all for the tag team titles right there. And of course, I hate to admit this, I've coming up. It could be the last time for any of these guys in the company. They might make the jump.
They are here, walking to the ring with purpose. They're not here to mess about. They're not here to entertain. They're here to kick some ass.
Yeah, it's all business for these two.
These guys are not about star ratings. They're not about flips. They're about kicking ass.
They're basically like the Andersons back in the NWA in the Four Horsemen that Flair once played.
They're about working a hold. They're about no flips, just fists. They used to say.
Yeah. Am I the only one who noticed it? Am I the only one who noticed that they grabbed a Flair's God sign and ripped it up?
Yeah.
For it.
Well, where wrestling faction teammates were not successful in capturing the other tag titles earlier tonight, can they keep the tag titles?
Yo, Jimmy Cornette, stay on that side of the ring. You do not want to go with a pissing drunken Glenn right here, right now, because I'm gut loaded. I've got my knuckle dusters ready if he's throwing any shit with us.
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 300
He will fit now, and he will feel the power of the punch. Thanks, William Regal, for giving me your knuckle dusters.
Book it now.
45 pounds. They are the Alliance World Tag Team Champions.
FTR.
And for some reason, the announcer decided to mess up there with Carl's voice. He is on the Prosecco.
Well, both of these teams claim to be the best tag team in the world and the best tag team division in the world. And tonight we find out who is the number one of number one. Who is above all of the rest.
It's about the tag team titles as well, JJ. So tag team goal is on the line. So
we've seen the 6-man trios titles earlier. Now we're getting the 2-man, the classic tag team titles. Here we go.
Here we go.
We've only seen one title change hands tonight.
I was getting ready to say that Glenn only had one title change hands tonight. Will we see a second one?
FTR.
This is a match that has been building for years, from silly online videos to silly hashtags to getting it done in the ring.
I actually got word that the Young Bucks had a look on my WWA Twitter thing, and they said some pretty mixed stuff about it, but they respect the fact of that, that they are a great tag team. At least they're recognised. And I actually
Well,
had a rumor.
they can respect FTR all they want, but I know for a fact FTR does not respect the Young Bucks.
That's the problem. And if these two don't make it, honestly, they could make the jump.
To add on to that, Glenn, I spoke to the Young Bucks myself earlier, and they were showing a lot of interest in wanting to come over if the trade or draft works out.
I personally cannot see the Young Bucks outside of AEW myself, but
Anything can happen.
the company's named after them, for God's sake.
Yeah,
look what happened to Cody Rhodes.
Well, that's true. That's true. I mean, look, they just said last month, hey, look, we don't want former WWE, and we don't want it to go back to the 80s. We want it to be AEW the way that we founded it.
And in a way, AEW kind of took some reference to AEW.
Oh my goodness! God, what a DDT!
That's got to be it for Cash, man.
And Cash Wheeler might be out.
I think Cash Wheeler's gun flew out of his tights.
This might be a handicap match.
I think Cash Wheeler's gun flipped out of his tights and landed on my commentary table.
Yeah.
Cheers, bro.
Kick that under the table.
Please, Glenn, please, for the love of God, don't play with that.
Don't worry about it, I aimed at Cornette.
Screaming his head off right now.
No, somebody take that gun off Glenn.
He's been drinking, for the love of God.
I'll just say, bang, bang, capital punishment, pro wrestling, brother.
Oh, there.
And that was a nice
well, I think he took it back from you, and now he's in the ring.
Gentlemen, I feel unsafe.
I've got it nicely wrapped up nicely. I'll put it in one of my Christmas presents for this year, alright?
I feel very unsafe.
What? Granny's getting a gun for Christmas as what a suplex.
Just to put on
I feel very unsafe.
Putting my dark comedy aside, I need to be a little bit serious. Who's the most experienced out of these two tag teams? Just curious.
Young Bucks. Young Bucks,
yeah, Young Bucks have been. They've been teaming on the Indies for over a decade and a half at this point. They've been teaming since they were born, basically.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of chemistry, yeah, it's gonna be the two actual brothers. But in terms of titles, it's probably a bit of a toss-up because FTR have won loads of titles as well.
It's definitely hard to argue against the team that is the current tag team champions.
I'm not sure if the Young Bucks have held too much tag team gold when you compare with these two tag teams, because FTR have been holding so many up and down the business, it's hard to count.
Yeah, but FTR were thrown together in NXT.
There we go, the Super Kick party is started!
Hey! A Super Kick Christmas party, you would say. Oh, man.
And there we go.
Oh, wait.
Super Kick party.
One.
And who was that? Max Striker or whoever that was? He was lying on his back like he was tied to Jesus.
I don't think it was Max Striker.
Matt Jackson.
That'd be Matt Jackson.
He was lying back like he was.
And I don't know if he was showboating or just exhausted, but I hate to sound like JR here, but he really needed to hook the leg.
That was
he really does.
Arrogant cover. That was an arrogant cover. I will say that. That's not going to get the job done, Sunshine.
I think he was just tired. I think he just fell back onto him.
Who knows? Oh, wait. Well, maybe not.
Oh, nice counter there.
Though I will say, FTR, they look like they've been wrestling for well over a decade themselves. They're that experience in a way.
They first team together in NXT. Was the revival, of course.
Yes, the team that we no longer want to remember them by. They're much better than FTR.
And that's really when this whole thing started. I mean, they got their name FTR from the being the elite. I mean, this whole thing started back in those times.
I will say, Dax Harwood looks so good. Is it me or is... Wait a second there.
Wait a second.
Did he just throw him on top of Cornette? I swear.
I think so. I think so. Watch out, Cornette.
Because I told him to. Here we go.
Oh my God. And that's a different side of the Young Bucks that we have not seen for a long time, if we've ever seen it. That was a vicious, violent version of the Young Bucks.
Dax Harwood may have a bad knee strapped like Steve Austin there, but I think he may have a broken spine after that powerbomb.
Young Bucks are usually they're just going for the win. They're not trying to hurt their opponent, but this has become personal. Both the Young Bucks and FTR.
How'd you like that?
Matt, if you want to win the tag title, let's get in the ring.
That's
Yeah,
like
he's
that
gotta
there,
break-
Jimmy
he's
boy,
gotta
don't
break
you
the
dare
count
come
here.
close. Wait a minute, Cash Wheeler now.
And now
Oh, this is not
Whoa!
going
he's
to
gonna
go.
hit it again.
Oh,
No!
the same spot,
Matt
the
Jackson
same position.
taking out both of FTR.
And look at
He's trying to
FTR
couple
with
him.
a big
The axe
DDT.
was ready for that.
Carl, I
Jeez,
think you
man.
may need to hire. I think you may need to hire a better medical staff now.
Yeah. You ain't kidding.
But we can't send you over, brother. You're stuck here in here in England with us.
I think Bret Hart might mean it after the next match.
Oh Lord.
Oh man, this I'm not gonna lie, guys. This tag team match has gone beyond what I anticipated it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna be fast pacing, but no, this has become a personal brawl here.
Oh, it is personal. The
Sounds like a
personal bombs that
Survivor
were
Series
thrown
match.
back and forth on AEW Dynamite leading up to this.
Look at the strength. Whoa, nice counter by Dax Harwood and a chop block.
I mean, you know it's
So-
personal for Cornette as well.
Yeah.
You know he told FTR.
You can hear him in the background.
Lay it
Get
in.
those the bitches.
Yeah.
Yes, and listen to the boos, man. The Canes are not behind FTR tonight.
I mean, think about this. If the Young Bucks win, I don't know if we're gonna see Jim Cornette because he might not show his face ever again.
I mean, his faction already lost earlier to the Sports Entertainers, no less, for the Trios titles.
Jim Cornette could show his face on AEW TV if the Young Bucks beat his team tonight.
Yeah, no, you're not wrong.
He might crawl back to his basement if this keeps up. Crawl back to your mama's basement where you came from,
And
Corny.
now Matt, he needed that tag to his brother Nick, and he got it.
First WWE promo, me hosting this podcast from the Columbus basement.
Oh!
You know,
Oh, Cornette, you get back
Backed
there.
up.
Get
Get
back
back.
there, you old douchebag. Because you didn't bring
And
your
you
test
know,
back
you
in,
know,
Phil,
Cornette's
it's
just
WWE for
talking
it.
trash. He's loving this.
Yeah.
He's loving seeing FTR dominate the Young Bucks.
And now Dax Harwood, he was going for a shoulder barge, but no one was there.
And now he's gonna look for a double team maneuver here from FTR.
So far, I have to admit, guys, FTR have been the better tag team of this one. They're tagging in and out on a daily
Oh,
routine.
wow.
That's how you win these matches. So they've got the tag team chemistry here that we all know.
Indeed.
Elbow to the chest.
They're great wrestlers, but they have a very bad attitude. That's the problem about these two, okay? They could fit in any promotion. I mean, hell, they could do well from my WWE promotion, but they have to clear their attitude up.
Well,
I think you.
yeah, but as long as they're around Cornette, I don't think that's gonna change.
Have you heard what they've been saying about your promotion?
Maybe not.
I mean, you can suck up to my champions, but I don't think you can suck up to these guys.
Jesus. A good talent and all, but bad attitude. Not as bad as Stone Cold Steve Austin, no. Who's the master of attitude.
Definitely not getting him. He runs my show.
Len's gathering his enemies
whoa.
list there.
That's a world.
He hit him so hard, he spun in place.
Oh,
That's
right.
me, Malaria.
You know Cornette told him to do a pile driver.
You don't
Yeah,
get more
Bret Hart
old
pile
school than the
driver.
pile driver. 2.
Oh, and a kick out. And look at Dax Harwood. He thought he had it
He
there.
can't
was
believe it.
frustrated.
Yeah. He thought that was it.
This crowd chanting for tag team wrestling. That's one of the best things about this
And
industry.
now, oh wow, shades of Tully Blanchard, slingshot suplex.
On a headbutt takedown. We got a bit of a fight on the outside going
Nick
on.
goes like Nick
Yeah,
looks in cash on the outside.
this is broken down on the outside.
Pace is picking up here now. It's getting a bit difficult to call, but look at these shots by Dax
Oh,
Harwood.
look at these hard shots.
Range of Randy Orton there with those shots to the head. I'm not gonna lie, he's been the best man out of these 4 guys tonight. I'm
Oh,
not gonna
Dax
lie
using
to you.
that knee brace.
Oh, super
He did right to the jaw. Oh, and that would be it.
Oh, they're going to be new champs.
But Matt
Ah,
couldn't
no way.
get. He
Matt
can't
was
crawl to the
injured.
cover. That
Fall
should be
on
it.
top
Dax
of
is out.
You can see a hot
Matt was
tag.
down 2. Matt's
And now he's got to
crawling
find
towards
his way to his
corner.
brother. Find your brother, Matt.
Oh man, I think Dax
Vertical
Harwood's concussed.
suplex.
Did you see how?
Oh,
Brainbuster.
Did you see
That's
how
it.
Dax Harwood was shaking around? I think he might be slightly concussed there. He was holding his head there.
No, he took a hell of a kick to the jaw that would have ended most matches.
I think he knocked some teeth out of him. I think.
Cash Wheeler was
There
trying
they
to cut
are.
him off there.
Right in front of us, guys. Take cover.
And now,
Look at Cash Wheeler. I think he's dazed himself. Look at him.
Yeah.
I'm sure that headshot on the ring apron's what did it.
yeah, he's
out of it. Look at him.
took a couple shots to the head here.
I think he's knocked unconscious, man.
And now, oh, big moonsault from Nick.
Standing
First we were worried about
moonsault.
MJF, and now Cashley is now.
I think it's Matt.
Matt.
I think.
Yeah,
You're right.
MJF
You're
That
right.
is Matt.
You're right. That is Matt.
I mean, Cash Wheeler has much more of a concussion. We were worried about MJF's leg being battered, and now we might need the medics for him now, I guess. We're seeing some real hard, stiff matches tonight here in Montreal.
Well, Matt's got to get the tag into Nick, and now it's going to be Nick.
There he goes.
And now he's
there
tagged
he
in
goes.
Nick.
The blonde one.
Fresh.
And now, well, he was going for Cash. Cash saw it coming.
That was a
But
bullet
Dax
knee
the
to the
Axe
head.
got there first.
I think that was a bullet knee shot to the head there. Maybe his gun fell out, but his bullets weren't there, I guess. I'm just checking the cot loaderage.
That's
Yeah,
the
it's
other one.
empty.
Somebody
Yes,
please
it's
take the
empty.
gun away
Now-
from
Wrong
Glenn.
one. That's the other one.
I'm just checking the cartridge loaded. It is empty, thank God.
Okay.
Glenn,
Oh, thank God.
Glenn, you do not have a firearms license. Put that down.
Also, we're in
Ca-
Canada. You can listen
Canada
to
doesn't. I know. I
that.
was gonna say Canada doesn't play with that.
That is
We're not gonna be able to
illegal
go
in
back
this country.
to our country.
Do you wish we were, JJ? Anyways, winning our comedy.
It
Well, that's
depends
the
if
same
Montreal riots if Bret Hart loses in the next match.
yeah,
If it
I
happens,
might
There's
not.
another
Yeah, I
two
might not
guys.
be able to get out of here tonight.
if it
We've
happens,
already
it'll be
seen
worse
in
than-
1997.
I'm
What
just
happened
saying
there?
that, yeah.
They're already looking at me funny. Have you seen the
They're
looks
already
I've gotten in
looking
the
at
front
me
row?
funny too. That's why I got Cass's gun low in case they're going to have a
And
riot
now-
tonight.
Oh,
if Bret
God.
loses. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Big backstabber.
Who's the legal man? Oh, Dax
Drop kick
Harmon's
to the
back in the
face.
ring.
I think Matt's back in the ring with Dax.
Matt, Dax.
And
whatever the hell.
could this be the Young Bucks' chance to get the job done,
If they
to
win,
finish
it's a
off
second
Cornette and
fall down.
FTR?
Oh no, FTR!
Oh, no,
spinning
no,
pile
pile
driver. That's gotta do it.
Shades of Terry and
Oh.
Dory Funk Jr.
Except he was
but
in the
pin
wrong
was
corner.
broken. He was too close to the ropes, and the pinfall was broken. Oh, wait a minute, and
And now, oh my
Oh,
Wrong
God!
one. He's not the legal man there, Dax.
Dax thinks he's got the right guy there, though. I'm sorry,
I
mate.
don't know if FTR cares. They just want to hurt the Young Bucks, whether they're legal
Cash
or
is the
not.
legal man now.
There we go. Cash is back in now, and now.
Oh, roll up.
Oh, what a move!
Or not.
No, that was botched
That's
there for
him.
a bit. He didn't hit it properly there. He went face first into the mat. The sweat's just pouring off these guys.
Oh,
It's
and now,
amazing.
super kick!
New tag team champions.
New champions.
One,
Down!
Cash
that was
sticks
2
out.
3/4 there.
Damn it! Damn it!
Just look at this crowd, man. They are absorbing what they're seeing tonight. This is amazing.
And once
they're right in
again,
front
this
of me
match
as well.
is broken down on the outside. Oh, Dax got busted open on the outside.
Yeah, must have some sharp objects out there.
I think he took my small glass of Prosecco and cracked it over his head.
might
Maybe that's
have.
why he's bleeding. Jesus Christ, this has become very tense.
This has become the brawl that we kind of figured it would be. And now Cash. I think Cash was looking for a tag, but his partner not in the corner.
And yeah, he's showboating to the fans. That was a bad idea.
Here comes Nick. Oh,
Oh, we
Missed
slipped
it.
up there. Look at
He missed,
Cornette right
he
at
missed the attempt there.
What a close
Yeah, but
one.
now he's fired
wait a
up.
minute.
Oh no!
Hey,
Cornette,
Cornette,
Cornette's
get
on
on
the
the
apron.
apron.
He's come
Go on,
Get off
super
the
kick.
apron, Cornette!
Roll up.
Oh, no, no,
Oh,
no, no, no,
not like this.
This way, no.
Three.
Damn
Roll
it.
up win.
Damn it!
Credit
Tim
Cornette.
was the
Credit
deciding
Cornette for
factor.
that.
Cornette.
That was ridiculous.
Well, Jim Cornette just fucked over the Young Bucks, and I don't think he's ever been happier.
Well, I will
Damn
say
it.
this. We'll say this. When it comes to war games, Cornette won't be able to get inside the cage.
no.
But you gotta admit, FDR
We
took a
hope
hell
not.
of a beating tonight. Cash Wither was dumped on his head twice on that ring apron. Dax Owen was super kicked into high heaven, but damn, what a war. Despite
it
the
was a
ending,
great match. It's a shame Jim Cornette was here. It's a shame Jim Cornette exists. But either way, it was a great tag team championship match.
Well, folks, we've got one match left, the main event for the World Championship. La Casa de la Muerte won 2 title matches tonight. Can they win the third? Can Mil Muertes take the world title?
Away from
And
Bret Hart in
Canada.
Canada.
All right, boys.
here
take
we
your
go,
pick.
man.
In Montreal. The last time Bret Hart defended the title here, it did not go well.
He was screwed out of the title, cars. We all know back in '97.
That was an infamous night in the business.
Title matches in Montreal do not go well for Bret Hart. I'm more concerned about the heavily armed drunk man at ringside, though, I must say.
Don't worry, I'm with Bret's corner. If anything happens, you know.
You can be worried about that. I'm worried about this man. The voided out masked freak from Mexico.
Don't get me wrong, JJ. I am very scared of Mil Muertes, but I am far more scared of the things Glenn was doing to that gun a few minutes ago.
It was a fake. I've just double checked it.
Well,
so
he's gonna need the gun in a few minutes if Mil Muertes has his way.
Well, maybe.
Eugene, please do not block and suspend the channel.
Maybe I'd like to think that I'd like to think that if I'm in favour of Mil Muertes, and I say that I think tonight is your night, sir, he might not hurt me.
Look at Katrina's changed for the occasion. It's like she's dressed in a nice ceremony, as if there's going to be a new show.
This is the crowning of if all
this is
things
the crowning
go the way
of the
that they
king
planned.
of evil here.
Yeah, this is going to be Mil Muertes' crowning moment tonight.
Has he? Just to be honest with you, has Mil Muertes ever won a heavyweight championship in his career?
He has been the Lucha Underground and the MLW champion, but not on a stage this big. Not
in a promotion
not in front
like
of the
this.
world.
Not facing a man like Bret Hart.
And as good a champion as Bret Hart has been tonight, I don't think he's getting screwed out of the title tonight. I just think he's just outright. I just don't think he's got enough in him to take on a man like Mil Muertes.
This is Mil Muertes' biggest night, his biggest match he's ever had. Live in front of the world, in front of millions, for the World Championship.
In 1997, you could argue that Shawn Michaels needed to screw Bret Hart in order to defeat him. I don't think Mil Muertes needs to screw Bret Hart.
Maybe Mil Muertes. No. Maybe Katrina will be the one who does it, not Mil Muertes.
This is definitely Bret Hart's toughest test.
I mean,
if not
Katrina
in AEW, it might even be in his whole career.
Katrina knows her way around a good screwing, but I don't think she's going to be doing that with Bret Hart.
Not tonight. Well,
and listen to that.
Here's a man that if he's going to go down, he's going to go down fighting. This has been a fighting champion his whole reign, his whole career.
And there he is, the best there is, the best there was.
The AEW World Champion Bret Hart.
And tonight is the night that he looks to take care of those demons from Montreal. It was 25 years ago he got screwed. There will be no screwing tonight. Bret Hart is going to get the job done. He is going to defend that title with everything that he has.
One of the greatest AEW champions of all time. He has held the title for the entire year. Can he get past it? Can he walk into a new year still as champion?
Well, I've just been getting rumours that a certain dead man in WWE hopes Bret Hart can make it through. If not, well,
we'll see.
Can he enter his second year as World Heavyweight Champion?
Bret Hart has been all the best.
You also have to.
There are many people are wondering, will he be able to compete at Christmas Chaos?
You also have to wonder. You also have to bear in mind that in the upcoming draft that Glenn keeps talking about, champions are exempt. So the winner of this match would be exempt from the draft.
Look at Mil Muertes. I've never seen him in such good condition. He has been working out fresh for the occasion. And look at Bret.
If Bret Hart wants to avoid putting over Hulk Hogan, he needs to win this match tonight.
Well, Bret Hart is the man that he has defended and won world championships against monster competitors. He beat Yokozuna. Yeah. He's beaten The Undertaker. He has beaten loads of giants. Diesel. Mm-hmm. But I don't know if he's ever beat a guy like Mil Muertes.
This is a level above those, in my opinion.
He even beat Stone Cold, the toughest SOB in wrestling, for crying out loud, JJ.
Well, here we go.
All for the AEW heavyweight title, the crowning jewel of this industry.
Glenn, I don't know if you're getting the same thing I'm getting, but I'm being told that we will have an update on the 3 injured guys from Battle Lines of Christmas Chaos, man.
Oh, that's good to hear. We'll have to wait until when we get to that show eventually.
We might add Bret Hart to that list after this match. Oh,
Yeah,
look at Bret.
The world's injured
Look at
wrestlers.
this. But look at Bret though, going straight to submission style.
That's what he has to do. That's what he has to do. He can't get a slugging match with Bill Waters. He has to tie him up in knots.
And of course, he's a bit smaller than me.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That chop sounded like somebody slamming a fridge door.
I heard it. And look at Bret Hart's ring attire. I don't know about you, but Bret.
Whoa! Well, that's what Bret Hart has to do. He has to find some new offense. He has to do something that we've never seen before.
I've never seen Bret do a springboard dropkick like that before. That must be a first.
Oh God!
Oh my God!
That's what you got to do against an opponent like Mil Muertes.
Oh my God! Bret Hart's face is going to resemble pizza sauce if that carries on.
If Bret's smart, he might go after the mask of Mil Muertes and try and rip it off. Maybe we'll see what he looks like.
I don't know. I don't know where we found this Mil Muertes, but I know Bret Hart was trained to do this since he was born. Basically, he grew up in Stu Hart's dungeon, for God's sake.
Learning moves like this, the ultimate stretch.
The human body is not meant to bend that way.
And Mil Muertes may be something else, but to Bret Hart, he's just a man.
Yeah.
A man that can be submitted.
This is what he needs to do. He needs to lock him up in holds.
That's something that Mil Muertes can't do. He's not a submission specialist. He's a powerhouse.
No, he's power. Oh my God, he's got power and speed for sure, though.
If Bret Hart survives it will be the biggest miracle. We said that about when he wrestled Okada. We said that when he wrestled against Kurt Angle. But this could be a miracle that may not happen. But if he does,
something else.
You can tell there's a buzz in the air tonight here in Montreal. I can feel it.
I mean, these fans are gonna will Bret Hart as much as they can, but they know what the scoreboard is, so to speak, right? They know that Bret's time as champion is slowly coming to an end.
Eventually, someone will have to hold the title after Bret. Title ranges cannot last forever. That is the tragic story. Oh! I don't know about you, but look at Bret. Well, if Bret goes by counter, that'll be his last option.
Bret's not gonna. Unlike some champions, Bret's not gonna win it like that.
Yeah, unlike Mil Muertes' second, who sort of take that option earlier.
He would also go. Oh, here goes the power driver.
Oh my God, power driver!
Oh! He got it. Stone Cold.
I just said that earlier, Bradley. That's two.
Could that be it? Can that incapacitate Mil Muertes for 3 seconds? That's all you need.
1, 2. No. Just a 2 count.
Not enough.
Speaking of attires, I don't know about you, but Bret's wearing his attire from WrestleMania 9, it looks like here.
That was another big monster he had to defend the title against. Let's say if it doesn't in the same way.
Maybe.
Now Bret looking
at Bret is definitely doing the right thing here. He has got Mil Muertes on the floor somehow, and he is working the back and the legs.
And we want to talk about Bret Hart not facing a challenge like this. Mil Muertes has never faced somebody like Bret Hart. He's never been locked in the sharpshooter like this.
This is the first time
this is the most I've ever seen. Yeah. This is the most I've ever seen Mil Muertes on the ground in any match.
Yeah, this is the most damage I've seen Mil Muertes take.
Look at Katrina, guys. She's actually screaming with
concern. Able to fight out of it. He lasted in that hold.
Face there, Cole. She was freaking out there.
He was, man.
I've never seen Katrina look so worried at ringside. Tombstone power driver.
Oh, Glenn's best friend here with the Tombstone power driver.
No, Bret, though, had the ring awareness to roll out of the ring.
That is. I don't know if he had the awareness or just if the momentum just carried him out of the ring, but.
It was changed to the Undertaker and Kane there, Tom. Two of my best buddies.
Well, it may not matter.
Bret.
Oh, God. Oh, Bret Hart's spine must be. Bret Hart's spine must be like Lego at this stage. Yeah.
Let's not talk about Lego, Tom.
I think it's a matter of minutes, folks.
And he's down on the knee.
I think we're about to see a new AEW World Champion.
I think
if me and Moss gets too focused,
we might be. We could be tuning in right now to the last match of Bret Hart's storied career.
Look at
If he
Katrina,
does-
she loves it.
She is. I hate to say, I don't want to count Bret out, but he's proved us wrong on several occasions.
Just
But
collapse into the
it
ground.
might happen. But
This
think
could be.
about
This
it.
could be the final
Oh,
match of Bret
that's
Hart's
not
storied
Katrina.
career, guys.
I mean,
It certainly could. It could be the last match of him in AEW. It could be the last match of his title reign.
well, they always say at Christmas miracles can happen. If this wins, this will be one for Bret and for all of Canada.
This would be a miracle on 34th Street.
Yeah. I mean, Brett's
Even though we're not.
got to get
34th
some
Street.
momentum here. He's just
Oh,
there. He able to block some. Here we go.
Russian leg
classic
sweep.
Brett.
Listen to this
cover.
crowd.
I don't
They're
think that's.
screaming
I
for
do
more
not
help.
That's
think. I
amazing.
really don't think that's going to be enough. And it is.
Listen to these Canadians come alive for their hero.
Yeah. Well, think about how Bret Hart is a desperate man. He usually doesn't go for the cover after the Russian leg sweep, but he's looking for anything he can to cover for a 3.
That's fine
Fine
with
on
the
the
change of Triple
pine.
H.
The loud cheers for their hero, the loud boos from Ortiz. This crowd
Yeah.
do not want to see a new champion.
This is.
If me and Morris win this, he could
No, but I
dedicate
think
this
they're
to
about.
everyone.
Hey, guys.
Brett's
Hey
back.
guys, watch out for the batteries and the trash here in a second.
1,
New champ.
2.
Oh, Bret got the shoulder up. And look at Morton, he's
Guys,
scrabbling.
Able to
you've-
kick
you've
out
got-
the
you've-
resilient
You've got to
champion.
remember. You've got to remember all those impacts to Bret's head. Bret does have neural injuries.
Did you see him in
Yeah,
Morris though?
he-
The
He's
man,
frustrated.
the man was
Getting
retired.
so
The man
much
was
emotion.
retired for years
Yeah, I know.
due to a stroke from neural injuries.
Guys, did you
You
see
bring
what
up a
me and
good
Morris
point,
was
Tom.
doing? I've never seen me and Morris show so much emotion there. He
Yeah,
was
he was-
frustrated.
Oh,
to back to the
every
corner.
single one of those
He's normally
punches.
Mil Muertes normally very stoic, normally very focused. He was freaking out
Ev-
when Bret Hart kicked
I
out.
I'm
think he's
Mil
questioning
Muertes.
himself.
If
Yeah, but
I'm
that
Mil
flatline is his
Muertes,
finishing.
if I'm Mil Muertes, I'd take out the head of Bret Hart. That way he can't get up
That's
again.
what he's
No
working
one's
on.
ever kicked out of his finisher though, Carl. That was the first time it
Oh.
happened. I think he's freaking out. I think he's
Guys,
doubting
watch
himself.
every single punch.
Oh, no, Bret's
Mil
bleeding.
Muertes
Goodness.
is like being hit with a frying pan.
Oh,
And now
Bret's
Bret Hart's gonna fight back. That we know that. We know Bret's gonna fight.
Bret's
We know he's
throwing
gonna give it
everything at him.
his all, especially here in Canada.
No,
Oh
no,
my
no,
God.
Not like this. Not like this. Oh, you're gone. Oh my God.
Right on the
Oh
spine.
my God.
And Brett's back up, but that powerbomb was bad. But he's fighting back, and a DDT on the floor.
And Bret Hart been able to fight back.
I think
DDT on
Brett's
the
just running on
floor.
adrenaline at this point.
It's blood and guts is what's doing it, Carl.
Yeah.
Bret will fight and die like a champion. He will just do what he has to do till the final bell goes.
Bret Hart
there's
has
no
been.
time limit.
He's had a career rejuvenation. He's been inspired by the AEW Championship.
Now, Bret.
This is perhaps
Oh, a
the
Russian
best
leg
Bret Hart
sweep
that we've
into
ever
the line.
seen.
Oh. A Russian leg sweep into the barricade.
You gotta wonder though, if you're Bret Hart, what do you target on Mortez to try to be able to bring him
legs.
down?
The legs.
The legs and the head.
No, the legs.
Basically,
The legs.
You gotta just.
focus
I
on the
mean,
legs.
I mean, he brings up a good
I know
point.
you joke. I know you joke about the fruit roll up and Mr. Small Package, but like, you gotta try to roll him up here. See if you can hold him down for a 3.
I mean, Glenn just bring up a
Whoa.
good point. Bill Walters is a zombie, right? Go for the head.
Yeah, just go for the head.
As
Like
a
playing
fan,
Call of Duty.
as a Thanos said,
Wait, there's a
you should
chair
have
in the
gone for
ring.
the head.
Look, guys, there's still chairs in the ring. The referee just called it.
Referee's got to get it out of here. Oh, the impact from Mil Muertes.
I'm not going to tell you a lie here, guys, but this arena is
He's
coming
up,
alive so much.
And
You can
he's down on
sense
the knee
it.
again.
Oh, yeah, but they're down now.
Not even a 1 count.
I'm looking around the arena right now, guys. I can sense the tension. Even I'm shaking like batshit
Yeah,
crazy.
there's gonna be a riot tonight.
Carl, I just
straight
hope you
to
have
the-
a good. I just hope you have good security so we can get out of here.
Yeah.
I've got to get a
Montreal
flight
is
to
gonna,
the UK.
if Bret Hart loses his title again tonight, we're gonna get a riot.
I've got to make
I
a flight back to
oh my
Birmingham.
God.
Is anybody else's lawyers calling them? Like, mine are calling me. They're telling me to get out of here, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I've just had word. I've just got a text message on Twitter by Kane the Undertaker. Get the F out of Canada and get back to the UK.
Yeah,
That's
we
what
all
they told
need
me
to
right
leave.
now.
Oh, hey.
Leave Canada.
Glenn. Oh, hey, Glenn, I just heard from Ric Flair. He says that the WWE Golden Helicopter is waiting for us when we at the end of this.
Okay, I'm glad to hear
Y'all
that.
got room for one more?
Yes, we have plenty.
We got plenty
Okay.
of room. Wait,
Wait,
here
Bret
we
Hart,
go.
Bret Hart in the corner.
Wait a second.
Classic
What's
Bret
that?
Hart.
Speaking of the golden helicopter, you're four on the window.
Figure 4.
Oh my God!
That'll do the legs. You said target the legs. That'll do it.
Look at
That's
me
how
and
he beat-
Mortis. He was actually screaming.
That's how he beat Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13.
And right in front of you in your announce table, guys, this is not safe. I've just drank the last
Glenn.
bottle of Prosecco and I'm done for the night.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to get the heck out of here. I don't want to get caught up in this.
This has been nuts. Yeah, I don't want to be anywhere near this man.
Hey, do you not remember what happened with the Picker and Steen at Battle Lines? We almost lost everything. We almost got
they
caught
damn near
on
killed us.
He almost did. Look at me and Mortis. I've never seen him showing emotion. He's freaking out. I think he's
Never
telling
seen him
himself here.
Have the battle taken to him like this.
He's freaking out.
No,
He's never like this very
Fine
often.
cross
This is
body.
his biggest challenge in AEW so
Maybe the-
far.
Maybe the pressure's a bit too much for him. Honestly.
I think Brett's just such a skilled technician. He knows how to break around down, tie him up against the ring post, break his legs, whatever he has to do.
I mean, this is the man that is.
Here we go.
He's beat
Sharpshooter
the
time.
Undertaker. He's beat Diesel. He's beat Yokozuna. Is he going to add Bill Mortez to that list of
Sharpshooter.
giants
Oh my
that Bret
God!
Hart has
Could you
slayed?
imagine?
He's
Could
got
you
it.
imagine?
Oh, wait a minute. He's countered.
Again,
Just broke
the
out
second
of that.
one.
Twice.
And now me and
Bret,
Mortis. Oh, he
Bret,
countered
able to
again.
counter.
Wait, I think he tried to
Come
take the
on,
mask off
Bret,
there,
fight back.
JJ.
This is for your
Blinded
country.
him.
This is for your fans. This is for the AEW Championship. Come on, Bret.
This is for all of us.
No.
Oh.
Where did Katrina go? She's gone.
I don't
She's
know.
left ringside.
Maybe she's gone to go and get backup. Maybe she's gone to go and get Darby Allin.
she is. She's out of here like the rest of us.
Yeah, she's left the arena in case.
Oh, wait, did she abandon him? Has she abandoned me and Mortis?
No.
I think she's probably going to go and get reinforcements.
I think so, yeah.
And speaking of,
But I don't think Mil
look at
Mortez needs it. He's
Wow.
taking it to Bret Hart.
Now me and Mortis, wait, if he gets a weapon, he'll get himself disqualified and Bret will retain the title.
He's smart enough to not do that.
But he might do. He's losing the plot here. This match has not gone as he wanted it to be.
But no, I mean, this is the longest Mil Mortez has wrestled in AEW. He's used to getting the job done quick.
No.
And now
my
Bret
God.
Hart
Once
just
again,
breaking it
Again,
down.
The body is not supposed to
Abdominal
bend that way.
stretch.
But
You've
not
got to
that
be
big of a body.
impressed. Fireman's carry.
Bret Hart knows how to pick at a body part and work on it.
Sure does.
Look at me
They
and
call him
Mortis.
the
I think he's
excellence of
getting
execution
fatigued.
for a reason.
I mean, he is
Me
the
and Mortis is
hitman.
getting fatigued, man. Honestly, he's losing it.
They
I
don't
think
call him the
fatigue is
hitman
setting
for
on him.
fun. It's because he is
It's
a
a
sharpshooter. Wait a second. Belly to belly.
Belly to belly.
Belly to belly.
Change of Scott Steiner there. A little bit of a Scott Steiner move there he stole
Brett's
from him.
going to the top. Onto Brett.
And now elbow drop
There it is.
from Bret throat.
Classic
On
combo.
Bret Hart.
The Russian leg slip into the right.
1, 2, no.
Oh. And it's
Spoiled
not
Bret Hart's
often that you get
pressure, man.
that Bret goes for a cover off of a move like that.
Wait a
but-
minute.
Wait a minute.
Irish
Oh, wait a
Whip.
What's
second.
this?
Wait a second.
That's Daniel Bryan.
Brian,
Oh, wait
what's
a
he
second.
doing
Well,
here?
we thought she was getting one of the members of
A sharpshooter
La
on
Casa
him.
de la Muerte. Bret Hart's got the sharpshooter
What's
locked
Bryan
in.
Brian Danielson is breaking it. Oh,
Wait,
Wait,
What?
Huh?
What's he doing?
Bret Hart just.
What the hell?
it's just cost
Brian,
the
what are you
match.
doing? You just.
What the hell, Brian?
Bret Hart. He just got
kicked
Bret
Bret in the
disqualified.
face.
What are you
He's got
doing?
disqualified and the match is over. Mortis wins, but Bret retains the title.
Wait a minute, who was that?
Wait a second,
Who's
that's
that?
AJ Styles.
AJ!
What a horrible end to the match, but AJ Styles
Wait a minute.
has come back. He's
jumping
come after Mortez.
Oh, I thought AJ was not going to make it in time. He was on my draft pick for crying out loud.
We haven't seen him in months ever since Penta broke his arm.
And now
I'm
he's
getting
just
out of here,
switching
guys.
down
I'm getting
table
out of here.
Yeah, get out of the way of the table.
Yeah, let's get out of here, everybody. This is crazy.
Let's go. AJ.
With a
Style
Styles
driver with the
clash.
Styles clash with
To
the
the
table.
table. Styles clash.
That was payback for everything. Styles has come back and got
This has broken down here, everybody. What a chaotic situation.
What's going
Come
on?
on, bro. I'll sell the champion.
Oh my lord, Brett retained,
by
but under DQ
disqualification, he still
circumstances.
You gotta wonder what. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. He doesn't work here.
What the hell is CM Punk doing in Montreal?
Okay, I really am getting out of here.
He doesn't work here. What the hell?
He's got the briefcase!
Is that allowed?
Oh shit!
Hang on, is that allowed?
What the hell?
Are you shitting
Do you
me?
know about this?
No, I didn't know this.
Hang on. Money in the Bank's eligible cross-brand?
This is not right!
What the hell is going on?
No.
Wait, what?
Are you kidding me?
This is Montreal 97 all over again!
Ring the bell! Somebody ring the bell!
What the hell?
AJ, what the hell are you doing, man?
Oh my god!
Brett broke out of it.
Punk just trying to cash in on a week of Brett! It's backfired!
No,
Come on, Brett!
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the WWF champion.
What are you doing, you madman?
What's going on here?
Where's Punk showing up? Is one of my guys going to show up? Undertaker, where are you? Get in the arena, stop the damn match!
What's going on here now?
These people are going to be my pick guys for the draft!
Belly to belly
I don't know
suplex.
what's going on.
I have no words for the. What is he doing with my briefcase? Why is he on another show?
I didn't send it over, JJ, no!
AJ, what the hell have you done, man?
Clothesline.
What is
What have I done? I didn't tell him to do this.
What did you do, you
Well, he's on
stupid
your brand, man. What the hell?
God, what happened?
I
Get in the arena!
I don't know.
I have
Is
no
that what my
word.
lawyers were calling me?
Ric Flair, Taker, where are you?
All I know is I got shown a contract and apparently it's legal.
What?
I have no words right now.
So, we're cashing up on the Taker if you want.
Apparently the Money in the Bank contract, something in it has made this legal.
I can't.
Oh no!
I need to have a talk with my lawyers then. What the hell is happening?
Guys, listen to this crowd. They are pissing Punk out of the building. Jesus!
You know what? I think
This-
Stephanie's gonna have some explaining to do.
You don't say.
Think.
Oh,
Guys,
no.
we really need to get out of here.
Yeah,
It's
this is not
Montreal,
Got
for
it.
God's sake.
Montreal, no! Brett, get
Guys,
out of here,
as
man.
soon
Take
as
the
this
can
match-
out. Just get out of there. Brett,
As
just
soon as
get
this
out.
match ends, everybody follow me. We're going to the Golden Helicopter. We're getting out of here.
That may not be
Brett,
enough.
get
They
out of- Oh!
You
might
might want
throw
to
a
leave
missile at the
now.
fucking helicopter at this point.
Get the helicopter
Oh,
in the
no.
air.
No, this is not gonna be. No,
Oh,
no.
not like this.
A pedigree. No, it's a total.
Oh my god.
Welcome to Montreal, motherfucker.
Yeah. The WWF World Champion is cashing in the WWF Money in the Bank somehow for the AEW World Championship here at Full Gear.
How is
I don't
that
know how
legal?
this is happening. All I know is I got shown a piece of paper that is making this legal. This is an official AEW World title match. That's all I can say.
I can't believe it.
Guys,
Signature
I'm
is
getting
on it,
word. Jim
Tommy.
Cornette is freaking out. Jim Cornette is freaking out in the back row. He doesn't like this at all either. He's
No,
pissed.
I think he might actually really like this.
Right, so he's right.
Whose signature
Come on,
was
No!
on
Mike.
that contract?
Don't be watching some tapes!
Oh, yeah.
Because we're watching some tapes!
Here we go!
No!
Here we come on, Punk! Come on, Punk!
No,
Come with me to the golden helicopter! Come on!
Everybody run now!
One, two, three.
Get out of here! Good night, everybody!
Run!
That's it, guys. I'm out of here. Goodbye,
What
Montreal.
just happened?
Everybody run to the helicopter now! Follow me!
What's going on here?
Here is your winner.
Cole, where are you? Let's get out of here, son of a bitch, man.
You guys run through it, but I mean,
If Is everybody in the helicopter? We all in?
I'm as confused as these people here are. CM Punk appears to have just won the AEW title. The entire announce team have just left in a helicopter.
Punk has screwed AEW and Montreal.
I mean, CM Punk just won the AEW title, and the entire commentary team just left in a helicopter. Right, they've sort of left me here, so you know.
Oh my fucking god, Carl! What you said about the ending? This was not what I intended. What the hell have you done? JJ, we need to get a lawsuit, man. What the hell?
So we've been planning this for months.
Yeah, clearly.
And this is the reason that I had to go after Survivor Series.
Yeah, obviously.
My God, why didn't I think of this with
Every reaction I had to JJ's show predicting stuff, it's all been kayfabe for months.
That explains when I asked. That explains you quietly batting away my question of is the Money in the Bank multi-brand? That explains everything.
Oh yeah,
we had to say no.
You had to say no because otherwise you were giving it away. Yes. Well played.
Carl, I will say, very well played, sir.
Well played.
It was a little overbooked at the end, but there were stories that I was telling, and
I have questions as to why Bryan Danielson was there, but you know,
I thought Bryan was there, and then AJ popped back out of nowhere, so that was a good.
Yeah, feels to me like Bryan Danielson was a bit extra there because that could have been AJ in my opinion. But do you want to do the reviews?
I thought for a second AJ and Bryan and Punk in the mix. Just think about that. That's 3 originals from Ring of Honor. Just think about that. Could that have been something there? Maybe we're not noticing. But at the same time,
I mean, Bryan has had his problems with Bryan and the Wrestling Foundation has had his problems with Bret Hart. Let's not forget that over the last few months, trying to recruit him into the foundation and all that.
Oh my God, Carl!
I guess as Michael
how am I going to beat
say,
that man?
I guess as Michael Cole would say that Punk has completed the heist of the century.
Yeah,
you don't say.
Yeah,
JJ, I think Stone Cold's going to be mega pissed when
My lawyers are pissed. Montreal is pissed.
WWE is pissed. I know Undertaker's pissed.
Setting it in Montreal was just the extra trolley move.
I think canonically I just died tonight because you guys left me.
we all left it.
Canonically, I'm still sitting at ringside being beaten to death. Well done, gents.
No, well, I tried to get you out of there, Tom, but you chose no.
Somebody's got to finish the show.
Tom, did you not hear me say, everybody follow me, we're going to the helicopter, we'll get the fuck out?
I took the shortcut.
Somebody's got to finish the show. Anyway,
let's get some reviews done here and get us out of here.
Cool.
So, before we get our asses whooped, I've just posted my reaction, guys. Look in the chat. There's my reaction when the fuck up happened.
So, just a couple of pre-show matches. We'll just talk about them very quickly. Just in case anybody has anything on the results, Penta, Zero and Biedo defeated Rey Fenix, probably predictable. But Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi did defeat Red Dragon. Kenny Omega kind of getting one back up on Red Dragon and starting to not lose against Adam Cole in this group. Anybody got anything to say on those before we go to the main match?
Good stuff with Kenny. I actually think that could be an interesting tag team to go against FTR in the future. Should the draft not throw him away?
Fuck it up, yeah.
Now, let's just hope and pray we don't get any F-ups when we get to the draft. That's my big concern now.
So then the opening match was for the Women's Championship. It was a fatal 4-way match. Becky Lynch defending her title against Trish Stratus, Mercedes Moné, and Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. In the end, it was a reversal into a roll-up from Mercedes on Becky Lynch. After a chaotic weapon-filled match, Mercedes Moné is the new AEW Women's World Champion. I'll start with Glenn, why not?
Oh, thanks, Carl. That makes it a nice refresh for this review. I have to say, this match to start off was really, really something. Didn't expect it to be chaotic and no DQ and whatnot, but we all expected there was going to be a title change. I kind of felt like Britt Baker was going to get it. But no, instead he went for the former boss of NXT, and as you know, I keep saying, what's her name again? I'm getting name loss syndrome here. Sasha Banks, there we go. The former Sasha Banks gets the victory, and she's the one who beats her former NXT rival, Becky Lynch, and she's the new champion entering into 2023. And what can I say, man?
Yeah.
I mean, 2023, I mean, she ends the year of 2023 and enters the new year with the gold. That's what I was trying to say. But we're building it up for months, and finally we got someone, and the title changed hands. So that was really, really good. A good way to kick off the show. What would have been many surprises to come, but that was just the first big positive one to kick off the night. So props to the former boss of NXT for getting the gold, for a real woman who can defend the belt or make the AEW fans happy.
Bradley?
Very good match. Very chaotic at some points, but I think that's what a lot of fans love. They love the chaotic moments, and definitely not my pick to have won the title. I'm with Glenn on this one. I thought Dr. Britt Baker was going to be the one who was going to get the win tonight, but former Sasha Banks won, and we'll see where it goes from there.
Tom?
Suppose I'm next, yeah. All the belts now gone from the Sports Entertainers Group.
Well, they have the trios belts now. But...
Well, yeah, but Becky was the holdout, really.
Yeah.
And because they all lost titles in the recent months, and I think it's good to see someone new hold the title, because there's now new opportunities for matches down the road.
JJ?
A very good chaotic match, as these 4-ways tend to be. Kind of surprised Mercedes Moné won it in a 4-way, but that very easily sets up for a rematch down the road, and no complaints. Becky's been the champion for a while. Mercedes, has earned it, so no issue there. Good match.
Will Ospreay made his debut against Jushin Thunder Liger. This turned out to be a way better match than this should have been. Will Ospreay goes over his big debut. No, Liger was not going down. It eventually took a poison rana from the top rope for Will Ospreay to defeat Jushin Liger. I'll go the reverse order, JJ.
So this was an excellent match. This was, you can imagine in kayfabe, maybe these guys, or outside of kayfabe, maybe these guys were, motivated, we're second, let's show them, what we're about. So Ospreay, I think, actually looks better going up against the match where he put it in a fight rather than just squashing Liger, and Liger deserves better than that. So great match, and Ospreay proved that he was worth all the hype.
Tom?
I keep saying this. I keep saying that when you start a project like this, you talk about the dream matches, the dream matches have got that you're not going to be able to see because time hasn't allowed it. Their times haven't crossed, or they were in different companies at the same time. This is one of those matches, because this is like the previous generation's international star. And then this is this generation's international star. Right now, I would say Ospreay is at the peak of his powers. Liger was at the peak of his powers in the late 90s, early 2000s. So two of these two guys at the peak of their powers was great to see. Ospreay, I think, had to go over because you appear to be doing, which is amazing for you, you appear to be doing a losing streak for Jushin Thunder Liger. Which is definitely not a thing definitely not a thing I had on my things that Carl's going to do bingo card, but that bingo card went out the window later in the night.
Yes, it did.
I think you did for everybody.
Yeah, Liger's on a bit of a losing streak. There's plenty of ways that could go. That could go to Liger changing his character almost. Even as we teased, Liger leaving the company. Who knows?
We'll see.
You may have called it.
Two guys in their prime going at it. something we never got to see in their prime, as I had mentioned in the during the show. They faced each other in New Japan 2017, and that's the last time they ever had. But and I agree with Tom. Definitely a good move to have Ospreay go over. Army still wanted Liger to win, but still a very good match.
Glenn?
Let me just tell you, this match was 100 times better than I envisioned it was going to be. Liger really kicked off as the high aggressor in this match, and we thought it was going to be a squash on because the way he was battering Will Ospreay. It may have turned out that Will Ospreay may have played the rope-a-dope strategy, and then he would try and trick Liger into thinking he may have him, and it then became a back and forth match, and then all of a sudden, Liger just kept kicking out, and Ospreay was kind of feeling it. Then it turned into frustration, and I personally felt that Will Ospreay was going to make himself lose, to the point where he would have been completely frustrated, to the point where Liger would have capitalized. But instead, let's just say Liger went down swinging like a real hero. Like, he would not give up, and it finally took Will Ospreay that badass maneuver, and we'll see what happens with Liger in there, apparently. So, a big push at the end for Will Ospreay to win the match, which was, it makes sense on his debut against a legend, which we've seen happen in reality. But at the end of the day, Ospreay got the victory over a Japanese legend, and we may have called it. This could have been possibly, and I say that with heavy words, possibly the last match of AEW for Jushin Liger, because he's just not had a good 2023 since coming to the company. But at the end of the day, Liger went down swinging like a man. He took the loss like a man. And of course, Will Ospreay didn't take the win like a man, because he beat the absolute clobber out of him with that chair, as if to say, this is my turf, this is my, domain, get out with the junk or whatever. It kind of if it seems like that's where you're going to go with Ospreay. So it's clear Ospreay's turned heel at this point, obviously. But overall, this was one of 3 best matches of the night. This was just one of many, and I think this one came close to being the match of the night, but it falls in 3rd place for me. But top notch, Carl. Top notch.
Then the AEW... Go on.
Hey, sorry, Carl. Just one thing I wanted to add. It seemed like with the post-match attack by Will Ospreay, I was getting flashbacks to what we did with Ricochet and Rey Mysterio a little bit.
Yeah.
You probably took inspiration from that one, didn't you?
Well, I mean, the animations are only so many. We get then the promo with the only promo of the night. The Wrestling Foundation, Jim Cornette laying into Ric Flair, Kurt Angle laying into Ric Flair, but they do accept the War Games match. Anybody got anything they want to say on this?
The only thing I will say is this. Yes, I did voice Kurt Angle, so sorry, Glenn, but I had to say a little bit there.
Look, Bradley.
No, that was kind of unexpected. For Kurt Angle went really hard at WWE, but
I was expecting Cornette to really
good promo all around. Yeah,
I was really hoping
it kind of makes
for the man.
I hope I'm not spoiling anything, but it kind of made it seem like is Rick gonna try to get in there and be the 4th man for his team? Maybe we'll see, but good promo all around. Yes.
Hey, in this fantasy universe, anything can happen.
Indeed.
Hey, Jake, I'll just let you know if we are going to use Cornette, we'll have to quickly find him on the DLS before that goes out next month.
I didn't expect to come out of that promo agreeing with Cornette, but I did. And I have complicated thoughts and complicated emotions.
About Ric Flair and his legacy and all that stuff.
Yeah,
well,
he was kind of
I have to. I mean, we're sort of breaking down walls here. I sort of agreed with Jim Cornette because I paid for the Ric Flair's last match pay-per-view. I have those feelings. I came out of that match wishing I still had that money. So I kind of agreed with Cornette in a way.
Yeah.
Not the only one, Tom.
JJ, you got any thoughts on this promo?
Just yeah. Cornette went really hard at Flair. Angle went really hard. Like it was very much sort of the real feelings I think we all have towards him at the moment coming out on screen. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so then we got the Women's Tag Team Championships, another match that everybody expected to be a squash. Go on. Sorry, Glenn.
Carl, I know we all want to cut, but dude, man, let me tell you, I was bracing what was going to happen, but this was beyond, okay? Cornette definitely laid it in, and I'm glad he finally accepted the challenge. I was like, okay, it's on. So I'm very intrigued to see how we're going to pull it off. So I'm glad Cornette accepted. Damn it, Kurt Angle. You really had to go on me, man. What did my 2.0 ever do to you? To you, man, honest to God. Just be glad I didn't say. Look, if he keeps on ranting, I might send a certain rival of his over there, a certain beast incarnate with Paul Heyman. We could have WrestleMania 19 all over again.
Let's leave Forbidden Door till then.
I'm just saying you, Kurt. I'm just saying you, Kurt keeps rattling on my Lesnar.
Name is Team, but yeah, the women's tag titles.
True. It's damn true.
Another match that everybody expected to be sort of a squash match. Actually, Toxic Attraction took it to them in a barn burner of a match. In the end, Triple B won, but they earned it.
Man,
against Toxic Attraction.
Oh man.
Start with you this time, JJ.
So this was much more of a fight than it really had any right to be, and any of us thought. But yeah, this is the epitome of making a team that hadn't got a lot of time on your show beforehand, and now they're made. And if there's a rematch, they might pull it out next time. So this is a great first defense for Triple B. They retained as they should have, but yeah, Toxic Attraction looks great, not just physically, but in the match as well. And yeah, they look, much like the Keith Lee stuff last week with Tedgar. This is kind of the same thing. They look better. They're way better, today than they were at the start of the show.
Mm-hmm.
It's like even though they weren't champions, they lost like they were champions. That's kind of the story that we saw, didn't we, JJ?
For sure.
Yeah. Credit to Darby Allin's ex-wife. She. You're
never gonna let that down, are you, Tom?
Oh my God!
I'm genuinely quite chuffed that I taught everybody something tonight.
Yeah, I already see that.
Credit where it's due. I thought it was going to be a squash match. It wasn't. So. Yeah, I think that they are credible contenders for another opportunity down the road. At one point, they very nearly pulled it out because the referee took about 3 seconds to get over to start the count, only to get a 2 count. At that point, if that referee had got down right at the moment, you'd have had new champions. So, yeah. Hell of a match, really.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, Bradley.
So this was a match I thought where this match was gonna last like maybe 30 seconds or something, have a quick little squash thing, especially with MVP into the mix. But this turned into a very decent title match, and give Toxic Attraction their credit where credit is due. They nearly managed to pull the shock of the century out, but the outcome happened the way it happened, and who knows if Toxic Attraction doesn't move on to another show, maybe they'll get a rematch.
I'm hoping and praying we see that rematch, because this was the second best match of the night, because honest to God, man, this match was not how I expected it. We all thought it was going to be a short one, like less than 5 to 10 minutes, but this one went like well over 25 minutes plus. But Toxic Attraction showed the BBB we may be small and underdoggy, but we can bring the fight to you, so don't overlook us. So they sent a message to the whole division, and it basically shows them that size just doesn't matter. It's how you use it and whatnot. But I tell you what, Awesome Kong and Jade nearly got their asses handed near the end, but had one of them took the fall, it would have been the biggest upset of the entire night, as me and JJ were saying, and we all thought we were going to get new tag champions because Toxic Attraction did make believers out of us. But right to the very end, the tag titles were retained, but we saw one hell of a story told, and I dare say if Toxic Attraction do survive the draft, I'm hoping we get to see have a rematch with Jade and Awesome Kong in the new year. That's what I'm hoping we're going to see. Can they top what we saw tonight? Literally the best basically overall of all the women's matches, Carl. I'm just going to say this. This one, out of all the matches since you started, this one was the best one, period, overall.
Awesome. Definitely trying to make the women a focus. The match that definitely got the commentary the most heated for the age-old debate for the AEW Trios titles, the Sports Entertainment Society against the Wrestling Foundation. It was a back and forth, but in the end, MJF managed to get Claudio to tap out after working on the arm, the salt of the armbreaker, to retain the Trios titles. Glenn, your thoughts quickly?
Yeah, might as well get mine out of the way. This was just typical commentary heat for both of us, but it was all for fun, really. But I gotta tell you guys, though, the match itself was really good. I have to say, Jericho didn't do as much as we thought he did, because he was acting as the leader of it. I think he is in this one, because MJF and The Miz, as much as I do not like them in terms of, characterized kayfabe style, they actually made me believe him and made me feel sympathy for him for the very first time. They were working their asses off in the match against three of the best pros ever, but they showed that they could actually match up to them. There was a moment I thought that, Kurt was going to make MJF tap out. I thought that was going to be the finish, as it was said. But at the end of the day, it was MJF instead who got the tap out on Castagnoli instead, which was a bit of a shoot towards Angle and Bryan. But, at the end of the day, the Sports Entertainment Society retained their gold. And as much as I hate giving MJF credit, this is probably the only time I felt sympathy for him, because he literally was limping at the end of the entire match. Like, even after the victory, he collapsed. So I feel like he might have a potential kayfabe injury. And who knows, maybe they'll have to forfeit their belts because of that. Who knows? But at the end of the day...
there's a fourth man who could sub in. But... That's
what I mean. He might have to forfeit his belt, so, LA...
LA, they can do the Freebird rule, so LA Knight can.
That's what I mean. That's what they'll have to do. That's what I mean. But at the end of the day, this was a hell of a good match, regardless of the beef we had. This is probably the only night the Sports Entertainment kind of got a little thumbs up for it. So, props to the heels over the pros. I hope that makes JJ happy.
Bradley, are you there? I'll go to Tom then.
Well, I had Cornette's team winning that, I must say, because I figured they needed to. They needed to win, and I figured you might be playing up the everything falling apart for the Sports Entertainment Group, but you didn't go that way. Yeah, it was a good match. It was a good match through and throughout. Not really sure what else I can say really aside from that.
Yeah, JJ.
So yeah, these trios matches can get chaotic, and there's kind of only so much you can do as far as spots and stuff. But everybody kind of got a moment. Everybody kind of ran wild at some point, and the Sports Entertainers pick up the win. And I think even outside of kayfabe, I really think they needed this. They've kind of been getting one-upped by the Wrestling Foundation here, so they needed something to set them back on even ground. And we're back on even ground for if this thing should continue. So, so good stuff. It's a good 3-man group to give the new championships some legitimacy.
Yeah. So a match, I think, short and sweet because the match was short and sweet. Darby Allin defended the title against Okada. Darby they battle to the outside. Okada dominates most of the match. They battle to the outside, and Darby rolls in just on the count of 9 and gets the count out victory. Very quickly, JJ, any thoughts on this match?
It was a good match. You know, the ending kind of makes you go, but I'm sure there will be a rematch. This kind of felt like you didn't want anybody to lose. This really felt like a 1980s like Piper, doesn't want to do the job type of thing, where you didn't want anybody to do the job. You wanted him to get on pay-per-view, but didn't want him to do the job just yet. So, good stuff, and I'm sure there will be a rematch down the road.
Tom?
Sorry, skip me over a minute. I've lost my place.
Okay.
Shall I fill in for you, Tom?
Yeah, if you do it, I'll be able to get my head back in the game. Go on, Glenn.
I'll have to say this. I literally thought we were going to have a new champion crowned because Okada in this one was really on top of his bowl game. He was legitimately, outstriking, outpacing, and outpowering Darby Allin left, right. Like, he was showing how it was done. And, of course, Darby Allin botched a couple of dives, but this one was really quick-paced. And I have to say, this wasn't quite what I was expecting, I will admit, tonight. But, Okada looked like $1 million in this one, and of course,
it was definitely this was the throw match of the night. Definitely,
it definitely was. That's the word I was looking for, Carl. Thanks. But
building a story rather than delivering tonight. Yeah,
I think this is the beginning of a Darby and Okada feud. I think you're building up by the way this was building into. And I personally feel like, a count-out victory is like the starting, and I'm not really a big fan of count-outs, to be honest, especially when they're in championship matches, but it works for this one, so I let you off with the hook with that. However, though, I feel like this isn't the last we've seen of Darby versus Okada. I think we're going to have another 2 more matches. Like, this was Okada versus Darby 1, and I think we're going to see Darby versus Okada 2 in the following months or so, and then we might get the final blow off at the end. Yeah. That's what I think you're going to lean into with this one, judged by how this match played out, especially how good Okada looked in this match. Like, he really owned Darby in this one. He really
what did you say? Sorry.
Oh, just who would ever book a championship match?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I can jump in on this one now. Yeah, I think it was a good match. It was a good match, but it did definitely feel like it was the cool down match. But obviously they both got their moments. But yeah, with the ending you played there, you've definitely got to run this one back. If not at your next show, somewhere down the road.
Yeah. It'd be like having the DQ in the main event of the world title, huh?
Who'd do that?
I wish we should have had. That's even worse than a count out, I'll tell you that much.
We'll get to it. But first, the tag titles in the only match there's an actual AEW match that's happened this year quite a couple of times. The Young Bucks, FTR, they do what they do best. They have a great match. But FTR wins after the stretcher from Jim Cornette, obviously.
Who's going first?
Why don't you go first, Glenn?
All right then. Let's just get my heat out. Let's just get my heel heat out of the way in a way, I guess. But oh man. This match, I said this before in the other shows, Carl, you said these matches were going to be all good. This one, oh my goodness. This one was a 180 better match than I anticipated. Because I thought FTR were going to dominate. But in this case, both FTR and the Young Bucks looked like pro players in this one. They literally made the tag team something like very watchable. They made the belts mean something, and of course, there was some crazy stunts in the beginning of it, like Cash Wheeler getting DDT'd twice in the same spot, which you saw in the end, he was like literally dazed out. So I think he's on concussion syndrome for that point onwards. Dax Harwin looking like an Arn Anderson Stone Cold dude in the match, and then all of a sudden, kapow! He took a super kick pie in the jaw, and then he took another one that nearly knocked him out dead center. But, you know, the Young Bucks looked like they were going to get it. You know, they were that close. But at the end of the day, Cornette is boys, despite him getting involved at the end, which really got me pissed in the heat and commentary. Let's just say, overall the match was good, despite the ending I criticised a lot on. But this was definitely probably the best match that these two have had, and probably will never be re-replicated even better. So, again, the heels got out on top, and it was a good thing for FTR to bounce back to retain the titles. So at least Cornette came out half the winner, because these other guys failed in the last match. So it wasn't all doom and gloom for his main tag team.
Yeah. John, this was the match I was recording when I was speaking to you when I said I left this one.
Okay. Yeah.
I left this one to the AI, and it did that finish. I was like, "You fucking brilliant!"
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, that was perfect.
Yeah.
That's what's good about the AIs, man.
Since you brought me up, when you mentioned when you brought in Jim Cornette and put him with FTR, you knew this. This is exactly where you were going to go. It was only a matter of time until you did this match, and I certainly hope it's not the last time you do it.
Yeah.
You know, I'd like to see more of it, to be honest with you. I'm going to agree with Tom on this one. It's not very often, but I want to see a rematch with it.
There's lots of footage of it out there as well. JJ?
Yeah, no, I have to echo like that exact sentiment of once you got Cornette, you were always going to do him versus either the Young Bucks or Kenny or whoever. And I don't think this is the last of it. I think this is the start of a prolonged series, so to speak. This is going to be your version of kind of what they did in real life. You know, you're going to get 2 or 3 matches out of it, maybe some type of no holds barred or something. Maybe something where, you know, if they win, they get Cornette for like 5 minutes or something.
Oh, wow. The 5-minute with Cornette.
I think this is just the start of something bigger.
We'll see what happens when we get to the new year then, JJ. You might be in on something.
Bradley, have you got anything to add before we go into the main event?
There's nothing really else left to be said.
Well,
So,
lost for words, are you?
the AEW World Championship.
Everybody said pretty much everything I would have said.
Despite all the dark comedy that we threw in commentary, man.
So, for the AEW World Championship.
Oh, man.
There's so many people involved in this, but it did start out as Bret the Hitman Hart versus Bill Mortis.
This is why we wanted all of you here.
Okay. So before we do this, Carl, I just need to ask. I need you to break down everything that how you and JJ playing this, man.
How did you do this without us
JJ
even realizing?
came to me in summer. Or
I think maybe September. Yeah, it was like right after the draft.
He said, and this was literally right as Punk was like, he was still in AEW, but like he was.
I think he had just like fought Perry in the back.
Yeah. So then we decided. He said, "How do you feel about me using Money in the Bank to cash in on your belt, and that could build to a match at Forbidden Door?" I was like, "Yes, that's great. Let's do it." And then we concocted the thing of, it'll screw out Bret in Canada. Oh my god, this is going to be such a thing. Yeah. And then it makes for a proper story, a heated story going into Forbidden Door rather than just my champion versus your champion, you know. So Mil Mortes is destroying Bret. Bret manages to really take it to him though. It's a hell of a fight. But at the end, Bryan Danielson comes down. He's been having his problems with Bret Hart, along with the rest of the Foundation and problems with Bret Hart. Kicks Bret in the face, which is the disqualification. So officially the main event of this night ended in a disqualification. But waiting in the wings, I guess, because to attack him, win, lose or draw, AJ Styles attacks Mil Mortes, takes him out for the announce table. At which point Bret's like, "Fuck it, I guess I'm still the champion." Cue the music. QCM Punk cashing in Money in the Bank. It's officially recognised, I guess, as CM Punk becomes the new AEW World Champion. He is now the WWF and AEW World Champions. Coming out to this night. That's why he got the briefcase.
Yeah.
So, Tom, why don't you go first?
Right. Can I just... this was really cool, but I have one bone to pick with it, and I'm going to pick that bone before I'm gonna pick
Go
that
on.
bone, and I'm gonna say I think Bryan Danielson may have been unnecessary, and I'll explain why. I'll explain why. If you were going to have, no, I'm not doing that. If you were going to have, which you did, you had Styles come out and beat down on Mortez. You could have had Styles cause the disqualification.
Yeah, but then AJ Styles is the biggest heel in Montreal.
Yeah, I think now the heat is on Bryan for ruining the match.
Yeah, okay, so, or have Bryan come down, attack Brett, and then attack Morton. It felt a little, ever so slightly overbooked.
Yes,
I don't necessarily disagree. I mean, me and Carl literally said in messages to each other, like, this is very Russo type. Yeah, that's kind of what we were going for. We figured, okay, once in a while, we could do a Russo ending.
As I say, this is me desperately clutching at straws to the point that my fingers are sore. Do you know what I mean?
I absolutely get you. I do agree that it is overbooked.
Two guys involved in the same disqualification.
Yes,
slightly, but
fantastic. AJ was there to get rid of Mortez so that he wouldn't flatten CM Punk and ruin it.
I absolutely understand why every puzzle piece was there and the part that every puzzle piece played. Yeah. I just figured we're all gonna be praising this angle. Somebody's got to find a negative. Yeah. There's your negative. This is.
I agree with you. It was a bit overbooked in that.
This is a tiny stain on the Turin shroud. It's still a pretty cool piece of artwork. Now, as for the rest of my point, I love a long-term storyline. You know exactly that's the sort of thing I like. It also is. Oh God, I'm praising an angle that CM Punk is heavily involved in. Oh no!
That's why Punk has been hating Canada. That's why he dressed up as Bret Hart.
The exact same thing, guy.
It's all coming together. Obviously, I went into this thinking Mortez is winning the title because Brett very much feels like he's going a bit stale. If I'm completely honest, I've never really been the biggest fan of Bret Hart in terms of, well, I'm always making the 4 out of 10 I'm going home jokes, stuff like that, So it's very clear that it's very clear that I'd pick many wrestlers over Bret Hart if I was doing my Mount Rushmore. But I think Bret as your champion was getting very stale, and somebody needed to win it, and it might have been really cool for it to be Mortez, and you've got the angle with, of who the hell can beat this guy. I'm very familiar of a large gothic man holding the championship. I don't know why. I'm very familiar with that booking. So obviously, that was a thing, but then obviously you did your disqualification, so Mil Mortez loses nothing from the angle, which is great, because obviously you don't want to give Mil Mortez a loss unless you absolutely have to, and you didn't, so that was a good thing. And then obviously you did your angle, obviously leading into Forbidden Door, because the next time we see either of your companies is Forbidden Door. So this sets your thing up for Forbidden Door. Completely makes sense why you told me we can't do the champions match.
Yeah, we were. Let's do a champions match.
Completely makes sense. Completely makes sense now. Why you just said no? We're not doing that match. You'll understand. Okay, I got you.
And
Yeah.
why Moxley was so willing to give up the briefcase.
Can't do that. Can't do two instances of CM Punk versus the WWE champion. I know, obviously, so
That would have been something, man.
yeah. So I think I've probably said everything that could possibly be said.
Yeah.
I'll leave it to my two.
I'll let JJ go next because I know he's short on time at this point.
Yeah,
Come on, JJ.
JJ, you were involved with the booking, obviously, in terms of the Punk thing and the finish. But thoughts on everything as it came together?
It was very well done. It was a great match. Mortez looked great. Brett, just fighting back, being that babyface champion, had Mortez locked up in the sharpshooter, and now all the heat goes to Brian because we'll never know. Would he have tapped out? Would Mortez have broken out of it? We'll never know now. So Brian gets the heat for ruining the match, and then here comes AJ to take out Mortez, and and then it's Montreal all over again. We all have to get on the helicopter and leave. Montreal has burned to the ground. I'm sure they're like, "Oh God, not again." As far as the meat and potatoes of the match, I thought it was very well done. Again, like I said in the build, Brett has never really faced this true undead monster type. Even when it was Taker, it was kind of a more grounded Taker. So, very nice clash of styles there that we haven't seen often. I thought it actually worked well.
So, question for you, JJ, while you're here.
Okay.
When did Punk get the Money in the Bank?
That's Survivor Series, right?
Survivor Series.
Bradley wasn't there.
I hadn't finished catching up on Survivor Series. This
Spoilers.
threw me off.
That's why.
That's
why that's why my show's a month late. I had to wait for him to do Survivor Series.
Yeah, and I had to set up why the match was for the briefcase in the first place.
Yes.
That makes sense because all of a sudden I'm enjoying the thing, and then Daniel Bryan has to screw everything up, and then I'm all confused why CM Punk has the Money in the Bank contract. I'm like, wait a minute, he's the WWF champion. How the hell does he have the Money in the Bank? And then all of a sudden I see this happen. I'm like, okay, I must have either missed something on the Survivor Series.
You missed Survivor Series because you were working.
You missed a lot. You did miss Bradley.
You see, I got in about maybe a quarter or about halfway through on the video on YouTube, so I probably hadn't gotten to that point yet.
No, it's the main event.
No wonder I hadn't gotten to it yet.
Yeah. Answers are coming. There's going to be.
Yeah, we definitely have explanations for everybody.
Yeah, so we're going to do. Me and JJ are going to do a joint build-up show before Forbidden Door.
I mean, and WWE would be absolutely lost in the circles. Like, what on earth are these two guys are up to right at this point? We're left thinking, scratching our heads. And
we'll do a short build-up show. That's just kind of storylines.
Speaking on WWE, Glenn, me and you are now challenged to see if we can beat this one.
I wonder if it's worth doing just a whole.
I was almost gonna say maybe we should just do one
build up. Just do a couple of angles each.
Highlight. Maybe I don't know if you want to do the whole Christmas show. Maybe highlight the Christmas show. I can highlight some things, and we can kind of.
Well, we're gonna do. We've already planned for the Christmas show.
Christmas Chaos is a big one, so we like
Christmas Chaos is massive. So we'll do Christmas Chaos.
But the start of January, what we'll do is we'll do a joint build-up show between
all January together,
and we'll have no matches. It'll just be storylines, and we'll just do build up to all Forbidden Door matches. Then we'll do Forbidden Door like a week later or something. But nevertheless.
I tell you what, Carl. If you want my opinions, man, I'll go full born with this one.
Well, let's get Bradley's first, and then we'll do you.
Yeah, Bradley. Let's see what you think, man. Let's just see what you said about it.
Man, of all the outcomes that could have happened for this, this was not. I repeat, I was not expecting this. I mean, with it being in Montreal, I was thinking, Brett's probably going to get screwed over somehow, or the Wrestling Foundation's probably going to get involved somehow. And I was right; the Foundation did get involved with Daniel Bryan deciding to screw everything up. But man, oh my God, to have CM Punk actually come out on Montreal, Canada, and beat the hometown boy, to now say to possibly quote unquote unify the WWF and the AEW World Championships now. Holy crap! I can only imagine what's going to happen with this, but yeah, it definitely sets things up for Forbidden Door. I know Brett's probably going to want to have a rematch and everything, so he can have a chance to get his title back, and we'll see where it goes.
Oh man, I tell you what, I think CM Punk just made Shawn Michaels' Montreal Screwjob in 1997 look like nothing. Even though I know, I just want.
I think Brett was informed of what was going on this one at least. But
Yeah.
go ahead, Glenn. Why don't you give your thoughts?
I'll
On this?
tell you what, man.
Lord, here we go.
I think Bradley spoke half of it on my behalf on the first bit of it, but Jesus Christ, Carl, you told me this was going to be good, and you wanted my reaction. Well, guess what, brother? You got my reaction. You got JJ's reaction. Well, even though we all know he was involved, but how he said it was just brilliant. And me and Bradley didn't know what they have to think. I was literally just freaking out in the mat. I literally thought we were going to get like the Screwjob at 97 all over again. But instead, me and Mortis, because was going to do the screw over, because I was picturing him using Brett's sharpshooter.
I forgot to mention the fact that the first thing the AI did as Punk was lock Bret Hart the sharpshooter. I was like, fucking yes.
Oh, yeah, yes, I saw that. I was like, not again, no.
Ring the bell.
I literally thought JJ was fully planning his own thing when I suddenly heard him screaming, "Someone ring the fucking bell!" I'm like, oh no,
Yeah.
this is what they're doing.
Yeah, but we were ringing the bell to stop Punk for not, to save Bret. We weren't doing it the other way around. But I just literally got the heck out of Dodge at that point. But I'll tell you what, the match with Bret and Mortis was really good. Like, Mortis was really like a bag of gold in this match. But for the first time, I think he broke a bit of character. He was showing some emotions. Like, he was freaking out at the end. So that gave us some hope that Bret was going to leave Montreal as champion. So that was a good build, and it built and built. And then all of a sudden, Brian gets involved and he kicks Bret in the head. And then I was like, wait a minute. We got a DQ finish, so that means we could potentially have a Brian versus Bret match in the following year. So that's what I thought you were going to go for, because of the interference, because Bret retained via DQ. Mortis would win, but the DQ was there, and then all of a sudden, shockingly, AJ Styles came back. I nearly forgot about AJ was on the shelf, and that was a big comeback. So he gets revenge by Styles clashing me and Mortis through your table, not mine, thankfully, because I was on the other side. Yeah, so that was good. I guess AJ must have heard me, I guess. And then all of a sudden, Punk comes out, and Montreal is mega pissed, and I'm supposed to be chanting for Punk, but then at the same time, I'm like, what the hell is he doing? He's not a contract. And then the briefcase, and I was like, oh my God, he's literally going to do it. But I thought, wait, how is he in AEW? And then you said about the contract and everything else, I didn't see that coming, so I literally am in like mega mode here, and then at the end of it, we thought Bret was actually going to outplay Punk and be with his own move, because we've seen cash-ins always fail, so I felt like that's what you were going to go for. But then it happened, and boom, Montreal 1997 2.0 exploded it. But this was just as bad than Bret being screwed his own sharpshooter. And let's just say CM Punk manipulated me throughout this whole time supporting him. Now he's totally lost all my respect. I'm speaking on Tom's behalf with this, so I'm with him with this one. WWA is ready for some mega shooting. Undertaker, Sting, Kane, the whole 9 yards, Samoa Joe, everybody on the roster is going to be pissed about that. But at the same time, it was a fantastic ending.
You are not adding in a shoot promo.
Glenn,
this is just listen, man.
Right here, right now. We are not doing any shoot stuff for Chaos. All right.
We're also not going to discuss it because we're recording. So
Yeah.
But Jesus Christ! But you can just imagine the backstaging right now. It's just unbelievable. I can't imagine what's going on.
The wrestling
That's what I
world,
was
the wrestling
thinking.
world is exploding right now in
It's,
our
it's
universe.
clearly
for
turned on
sure.
its head at this point.
Am
But just let
I
you,
the only one at the end of that match that was I getting CM Punk Money in the Bank 2013 when his contract expired vibes?
was that 2011 or something?
Well,
I think it was 2011.
contractually he's contracted to WWF, so he's basically
But,
successfully pulled that on AEW in terms
Well, I
of
will.
storyline.
Well, I will admit that was the shock I didn't see coming, Carl. So you
Yeah.
got me there. But I will have to say though, what's the word I'm looking for? This is just me in theory, so just bear with me, guys. When I saw it play out as I rewatched this, when Brian got involved, I thought, okay, he wants Brett's title, but then all of a sudden, AJ Styles pops out and gets me a Mortis, so I'm thinking he wants AJ's belt, but then all of a sudden Punk comes out and then does the whole cash in and succeed. So in theory, I was thinking to myself, wait, there's Brian, there's Styles, and then CM Punk. So I thought to myself, do they have their own agendas going in? Because that's like 3 Ring of Honor originals. So this was what I was thinking just briefly before it all went down the tubes. So I thought that's what you were kind of building up for in a way for Forbidden Door in a strange case, you know. But how it all plays in now, I think we got our answer. And wow, this was just, how should I say it? This was totally chaotic, but we'll just see how it is when we reach Christmas Chaos for the WWE. We'll just see how we can top that one off. But overall, Carl, you got me. You really got me, man. Brilliant.
Yeah,
I just feel so sorry for Bret Hart, man. I really do.
It was so hard for me to keep this under wraps, but I was trying to say to you guys, like, there's going to be something on this show that you're going to be like,
but
what
not this.
Yeah.
But not this.
You all thought it was going to be the Cornette promo. Yeah.
I did. I honestly, I did. I honestly, the way you were talking to me the other night, I honestly thought I was as Cornette was talking, I was thinking, okay, he's gonna say something about the rusty old arena for NWA any minute now. Oh, he's gone over to Kurt Angle. Oh, he said nothing about me. I feel left out. That was my thought process all the way through. But I'll have my barbs with Jim Cornette one day, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, you will.
Okay.
The wheel might give him to me, which would be amazing.
Oh my God.
Lord.
Oh
Or
my
better
Lord
yet,
God.
or better
I mean,
yet.
I mean, Bret Hart just stepped onto the wheel.
Yeah, he did. But hey, so you saying Jim Cornette on on the NWA? I could only imagine what would happen if Jim Cornette ended up on WWA.
He'll be out of there as soon as he gets through the door. He'll be
Glenn won't let it happen, is what's going to happen.
Well, you won't even let
he'll
him
be
through the door.
tombstoned out of the building. He'll be lying in his own coffin thanks to Undertaker.
Yeah.
Okay, well, with that said, folks, thank you everybody for joining us for this one. It's been a fun one, and we shall be back probably next week for Christmas Chaos.
Yep.
So until then, we shall see you next time.
What day are we looking for Chaos?
I'm not sure. When we get it done,
We haven't made it yet.
And then
Yeah, we haven't made it yet.
As soon as it's done, we'll try to arrange a date that works. It won't be on the actual. It won't be on the actual holidays because I'm doing stuff for New Year. So,
shall we cut first before we talk?
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. See you later, everybody.
See you
Take care,
guys.
lads.